Just let it play out.
Just let it play
Just
out.
let it play out.
Dumb. I thought you were going to be the one to do it.
Bonus content.
Fuck.
Blessed be the fruit.
May the Lord open. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. We started playing the intro. We were trying to be quiet, and I figured that Josh was going to be the one to would bust out, and no, it was
Nope,
me.
I didn't break character. You just Bill hated that really bad.
Yeah, real bad. But welcome back, Infinite Weekend.
Episode 19.
Episode 19, barely legal. Welcome. Like, share, subscribe.
10,000 friends.
Share with
Comment.
10,000 friends.
10,000
Thank you.
friends. 10,000 friends. No less. I don't want to hear no 9,999. 10,000. You can go higher. 10,001. That's fine.
Maybe you'll get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Probably won't.
So we've got a third here. She's announced herself.
I'm joining you.
She's joining in. We've been talking about having a third person enjoy this
It's our first.
fuckery
It's our first threesome.
for ooh.
Ménage à trois.
Oh my god. So it's
It's not really exactly how I pictured it.
right. Yeah. 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 Didn't picture like another dude.
Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah, you always think you're like, no way, I would do 2 days. Like, well,
It's a devil's threesome.
Here we are.
here we are. At least there's cheese and apples.
Right. Right. Alcohol has always got to be involved.
Right.
But I did not expect cheese and apples.
I didn't either. Oh, and there's grapes.
There's a cat running around.
Yeah,
We're keeping it classy.
the perfect environment. So yeah, finally got our third in.
Nice. And it's Kylie. It's Josh's wife.
That's correct.
So,
Hello.
not just some random person we pulled off the street. Although
Down the street.
that would be a good fucking idea.
Well, just a rando.
Just pull a random in.
Why don't you ask your neighbor that never wears a shirt?
He's right here. We could do
Yeah, we
that.
could. Yeah, you could.
Ask him what's your secret why you're so
Right.
tan.
But then he goes crazy and murders us, and that's like the last episode.
Or just pulls the dick out on the
Pulls
table.
his dick out, right? Like,
Oh no. He's like, my dick's not tan.
God dang. He seriously does. He
Check
walks-
this thing out.
That dude mows his yard twice a week, no shirt. I've seen his nipples more than I've seen my own.
Yeah.
Every
He
week
does-
of the year.
Every
like,
week.
He does have a great tan.
Yeah, dude.
He really
Exactly.
does.
I think I saw it during the winter. I think I saw him doing snow angels without a shirt on. So,
Well.
fucking freak.
Then it just turns into windburn at that point.
oh no.
Yep, he's not in good shape. So,
But
I mean,
he
he's like,
keeps
he's
he
old,
keeps up with
man.
his yard. So like, can you complain?
That's true.
no.
That does good for your what do they call it? Curb appeal for you if you ever want to sell your house.
And home values.
Is that what that phrase means? Curb appeal?
Yes.
Curb. Yeah.
Curb.
From the
Okay.
curb.
Curb
From the
appeal.
curb.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to dress it up from the curb to the house. And it's not,
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know what that meant. Curb
Dress that
appeal.
shit up.
Okay.
That's what we had to do with the driveway because it was like janky.
Right.
Yeah, that driveway was shit.
Well, they drove by. They're probably like they have a trailer out back.
Well, at least you don't have fucking.
They're like, we're not robbing them. They have nothing.
No, I did have a paved driveway when I moved in, but it had stamped horses in the driveway.
Oh,
you know what
yeah,
I'm talking about? Somebody,
that's
like,
right. Did you name
Yeah,
them?
horse imprints. Yeah, it's Jimmy and Slippy and no, I didn't fucking name them.
I was about to say, those are really shitty names for a horse. I've never owned one, but those are terrible. Like Giddy Up, Jimmy. Like
Right.
I don't think you actually say Giddy Up.
Speaking of like horses, I like the horse race. The names that they give them make no fucking sense.
like Seabiscuit.
Like
Well, that
Seabiscuit.
one's not as bad. Someone's like, this
It's
is
like Boxcar Delight, and you're like, what the fuck does that
Yeah.
even mean?
yeah.
Like,
Or they had one that was matter of fact, let me pull it up.
can I interrupt?
Yeah, go ahead.
When is the new like arena thing gonna have horse races? Because I've never been to one and I'd like to go.
New arena.
Oh,
The
you still want
thing in
Oak Grove.
They're having fucking horse races there?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's a
didn't know
full on. You ever been there yet?
No.
Oh, it's cool. It's not Vegas cool.
We went
Don't fuck that up,
once,
but it's cool.
And neither of us had ever been to a casino, and I didn't know what to do. It took us an hour to figure out how to do anything. I didn't know.
Yeah, it was.
In Oak Grove, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Lots of old people.
Yeah, well, it was all slots machines, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
They didn't have any.
Okay.
I don't know if they have table games or they weren't open yet because it was like opening weekend.
So they have some of these horse racing names.
Give me some.
So they have so the weird ones like the RTAX, super cool.
Busted biscuits.
You know what that is? You know what RTAX is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Oh, it's from the Neverending
A
Story.
horse from
Atreyu's horse
Atreyu's
dies
horse.
in the. Sad the swamps of sadness.
I probably haven't watched that movie in 15 years.
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
Can't all be
American Pharaoh. Like, okay. War Admiral. Whirl Away. Belmont Steaks. Idiot.
That's just foreshadowing. He's going to eat steaks.
I'm like, what are good racehorse names? There's Man of War, Red Rum. Come on, man. Of course, Secretariat. Everybody knows that one. That's even still a lame
I just
ass
feel like
name.
I'm really good at naming stuff.
Well, what would you name your horse? A racehorse if we bought one.
Get back to me.
You'd name it Get Back to Me?
Get back to
No, I'm just saying, like, I've never
we'll
had
circle
to
back.
name
We'll
a
circle
horse.
Circle back.
I mean,
Ooh.
I can name dogs all day, but like,
Native
children.
Dancer.
Right. I like that one.
Native Dancer. Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Is that what it says?
Spectacular Bid. That was an asshole that named that one on purpose.
Majestic.
Lost in the Fog.
Okay, well, maybe it's like a superstitious name. You're not supposed to name it something. Maybe it's supposed to be something off the wall. I'm not like in the ring, the horse arena. I don't know.
It's supposed to mean. Yeah, I think it's supposed to mean something because there's a movie that was coming out about.
So check this out. So apparently, you have to go to the breed association regulations for names. So there's a particular set of names, strict rules that apply to particular on the breed of the horse.
Huh.
So it says
you can't just name it whatever. The fuck
you can't
want?
you can't walk and be like, this is Gargoyle. You can't do that.
Yeah, because that's an awful name anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right.
So you know.
We'll just call it Stateside.
Right. Stateside.
It says try to avoid
That's a good
barn
name.
names and rhyme with other commands you give, like whoa or no. So you can't name it. Well, no, you can't do that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It would be
Can't name him.
confusing.
Can't name him Navajo.
Yeah, I am
William Knifeman.
an alcoholic. Oh, did you try that William Knife? I fucking love that video.
I need to watch that show. Reservoir Dogs?
Reservoir Dog. No,
Reservation Dogs.
Reservation Dog. Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You saying that right?
Yeah, reservation. It's because they're on a reservation.
I know you're familiar with teepees and such, so I didn't know if.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I guess I. I could tell that story. I wasn't going to tell that story. We'll tell that story.
You let me into
What's
it.
with
know.
the TP?
Before we started recording, we were like,
TP of love.
I don't know how we even got on that subject. We were talking about first, I guess.
We're talking about blowjobs. Don't cover
Blowjobs.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got like my first blowjob when I was like, it's not really a blowjob. I got my first
Blow.
pee-pee in mouth
So you got
when I was 12.
You got blow. You didn't get the job.
Right.
Okay, cool.
I got the
job
yes.
is the intent to finish.
Right, or whatever.
Okay,
right.
got it.
It was I was like I
How
was,
old was this
I was
child?
12. We were both same age.
Same
You-
age. It's
okay,
child
we're
on
both
child.
children.
It's child on child.
She was 43. No, I was kidding.
Oh shit!
Just got good.
That's all there was.
No, she was like 12, and she was like the village whore.
Well, she was actually the local teacher for your
But she
homeschool
seriously
chapter.
was. She was super tomboy as well. So it was basically like a dude, and she was the only probably like I think she was the only girl in the entire neighborhood, and we lived at the end of a cul-de-sac, right? So it was in the fucking boonies, and
So you
so
had her trapped.
everybody was rough, right?
Yeah, yeah, no trap
So there was
her.
like one way out,
It's through my dick.
Put your mouth on this.
right? So we used to play the whole game. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. So we did that whole little thing or
I
whatever.
have never played that game.
I played that.
You haven't?
No, you want to?
I guess we could.
I played that thing, and I was like, oh, there's nothing there. It's amazing. It was really fascinating to me. But so she saw mine, and she wanted to do things because
How old is this?
12.
I'm not gonna
13.
I'm not gonna do a lot of comments because it's a 12-year-old and it's
We're like
so
12, 13 years
Go
old.
ahead.
And she might have been 13. I may have been 12. I'm not quite
Sure,
sure on the age.
sure.
I just remember where I was. So I'm dating it based on the where I was at. It was in North Carolina
Back in the day.
back in the day. Getting blowjays back in the day. But anyway,
Oh my god.
she lived in a household that was very probably liberal, I
Whorish?
guess.
Oh, okay.
And like her parents let her watch like rated R movies and like all this kind of shit.
okay.
Maybe she had a computer and I got a hold of some porn or something. I don't know. But she had seen stuff in movies and she wanted to like try them on me. And I was
Manual
like,
charades.
I was a homeschool kid, right? I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Right.
I just, there was a girl, and of course hormones are raging about this point. So I'm just like, yes, whatever you want, right?
Take me to your leader.
Take me to your leader and fuck me. Right?
Oh my god.
So She wanted to make out a lot, which I didn't like.
Which is cool.
I hated
What?
the time because she wanted to do it was all tongue. It was just I was just like savoring that tongue all day. I didn't like it at all. It was all gross and sloppy.
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't into it.
Keep going and maybe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
Lower.
when she was like, when she started like touching little Zachary, I was all about it. I was like, let's keep doing that
Because it feels cool.
because it's awesome. Exactly. And so, and then one time she ventured and she, I was kind of like, just kiss it a little bit. And then
You're like, just.
just for a second, right? Because she'd been like, like rubbing on it, playing with it, whatever. And I was like,
You're like,
"Oh,
at this
awesome,
point,
but
let's commit.
You want to make out. I want you to keep rubbing my pee-pee, so let's marry the two, and you just make out with my pee-pee,
okay,
right?
yeah.
In my mind, that's how it worked, right? So that's what she did, and for like, it was like for a few seconds, I was just like, I don't even think I was hard. I was just like,
Wait,
I was like
What?
12.
What?
He's
Wait,
like,
wait,
look at
what?
a snail.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't even remember being like full mast or anything like that.
I don't even remember my first
I think it
boner.
was so
like,
fucking.
what?
How
I think it was
big
so
could it be
fucking.
then?
Exactly.
Like-
Right. It's like a baby's thumb.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a baby carrot.
Right. It's like a little smoky.
Hold
Covered
the
in
sauce.
barbecue sauce.
Hold the sauce.
Yeah, no sauce. But
Oh god.
yeah, I just remember that, and I was probably so fucking nervous too, where it was just like trying to turtle head in. But,
Oh, like the doctor's office?
Exactly,
Yeah.
right.
You tell me, I promise
Right.
there's a dick in there somewhere.
but yeah, so I did have technically it was my first blowjob was then, but
That's
I didn't,
impressive.
Didn't finish
Just
whatever.
blow.
But you didn't
And
finish.
the place. We weren't just like doing it on the back porch, right? We had to find our secret little place, and our secret little place. I sound like I'm getting like diddled as a child. Our secret little
It's not
place.
your uncle. It's your, it's your neighbor friend.
Right, she's the same age as me at the time. Was a teepee that we had built in the backyard. So it was like an Indian teepee, and we also had a fort. So
Did it have
we
cloth?
played like cowboys and Indians type
Yeah, was
situation or whatever.
it pelts or like a sheet?
No, it wasn't made out of animal skin. It was like sheet. It was like, but it was all had the design
Okay,
Wood
okay.
and
of
stuff.
of the Great Plains with the buffalo or whatever.
Okay, got it right.
Right. So it was a teepee we'd set up next to a wood, an actual wood log fort that we had made.
Oh, okay.
Right back there in the woods, and so I went in there and I had like there was a little army cot that we had in there. in the
Blowjob
teepee,
cabin.
and
That's what
we
it
were
sounds like.
getting freaky in the teepee.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
It was awesome.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yep. And
How old?
12? Then we would
Holy
like
smokes.
jump our bikes.
Right after you got your pee licked on.
Exactly.
You're like, get on my pegs. I'll ride
that
you
was,
around.
Yeah, right. Well, that was cool. You want to go dig some worms? Right.
Want to play tag?
Right. It's pretty much.
Oh
Not with
my
our private parts.
Oh
exactly.
my gosh.
I was half man, half boy.
You should have put paint warp under your eyes.
Right.
Ready. Walk up, become a man.
I've been taken.
Yeah. She never asked me to like return the favor, so I never did that
Maybe.
until
Well, after
later.
apparently, if you're like warm lettuce, she's probably like, this might not be worth it.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
to be
so.
honest, that's probably if she was watching like dirty videos or whatever movies. Like going down on a woman is not usually on film.
Yeah, I
like
guess
it's
so.
usually the
That's
other
true.
way around.
Usually the other way around.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're
maybe
probably
she
right.
just didn't know.
That wasn't until later, until the 2000s. Right. Then you see more people eating muff in movies.
In
Right.
movies.
The 90s were all blowjobs.
Right, right.
2000s, it was eating
It switched
pussy.
over. Right, okay. Yeah.
In what movie?
A lot of them.
All the ones I've seen.
You remember? Lost in the Teepee,
Okay, well I'm not on the
Cradle My Sack.
TP Diaries.
I wasn't
Teepee
on the
Diaries.
hub looking for these films.
When you said we had like a magic teepee, all I could think about was that movie was like My Secret Garden, but it was like My
Right.
Secret Teepee.
Yeah, exactly right.
God.
We had a password. It was blowjob.
That was your. Did you have a safety word?
That was the password to get
Oh,
into the
okay.
TP.
Well, you had a safety word.
No, this like reminds me of Always It's Sunny in Philadelphia. There's an episode where Frank and who's played by Danny DeVito and Dennis, they go to an orgy, right? And he's Dennis is like all jazzed up. He's like, oh hell yeah, I want to have like anonymous sex with total strangers, and they're wearing
Right.
masks and everything like that. It was very like eyes wide shut.
Like furry.
Yeah. And they show up to this fucking skeevy ass apartment. And this dude opens the door and he's like in a dirty robe and he's like all old and weird and shit. And he's like, "You here for the orgy?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "What's the password?" And Frank goes, "Orgy." And then he lets him in. There's like a buffet. There's a dude that isn't even wearing a mask. He's just wearing street clothes. Everyone's old and disgusting. It's so funny.
That's one show I never got into.
It's so good.
Like the humor is not for me.
It's ridiculous. It's basically just four absolutely terrible people that run a bar and get into shenanigans.
When you said
That's all
that
it
about
is.
the orgy,
Or
that
five.
reminds me of Old School. When that guy comes out of the closet naked, he's like, I gotcha. And he was like, holy shit. And he goes upstairs and that dude answers the door. She's like, he said,
Yeah.
how long you been doing this?
I'm here for the gangbang.
I thought it was dirty talk. She's like, well, it was, but I wasn't lying. Yeah, the guy says, here for the gangbang?
Yeah, dude. He's got a Jufro and a mustache.
What do you say later on? Is it if, like a goddamn magic show? People jump out of the
bunch
closet.
of naked people pop out of your closet like a goddamn magic show.
Ready to double team your wife.
Yeah, you catch the red eye.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. I need
It's
to go
still
back and
good.
watch that.
It's still good.
You still need to watch Top Gun, bitch.
I know I do.
Me too. I've never seen either.
She's never seen the first one.
Fucking awesome. You haven't seen the first one? Well, you got to watch the first one.
We'll watch that
Otherwise,
one.
the second one will not make sense at all.
All the magic is gone.
Exactly. You'll be totally confused.
That's like, isn't it a remake? It's not a sequel, right?
No, it's a
sequel.
sequel. Yeah.
Oh, well,
It's
then,
just-
yeah, I would be confused.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
You
remake.
should-
I was like, that,
Yeah, you should watch the original because there's going to be a lot that you'll miss that happens in the second.
that's fun. And we had discussed doing that, and he's like, we'll do it because it's streaming everywhere right now.
It really
Which
is.
we
Like, it's
haven't.
Oh, yeah,
everywhere.
it's everywhere. Yeah. I saw it on,
I'm a creature of habit, so like when I turn on a TV show, it's like something I've watched 1,000 times.
Are you
Comfort.
like,
She's
are you like
comfort food.
one of those
Comfort
ones
food.
that has watched The Office like 30 times?
Absolutely.
Or Friends or
We
some
have
shit?
Friends is the
Friends
big
is the
one.
one.
And I
Friends.
still laugh. I
Every
still find
time.
something new every time. I love
Yeah,
it.
little things you missed.
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what it's called.
I think I've only rewatched Office one time. So I watched
we
it. I watched
watched
it through when
8.
it was on air,
Do we want it 8 times?
and I went through and watched it again once.
It's
And then we've
one
done
of
it 8 or 9 times. We've been through it.
Josh is one of those people that have to have something on.
I have to have sound on at all times.
And so, like, if we're cooking, he used to like throw it on.
Yeah, but
or,
now I do jazz when I'm cooking.
Jazz.
Jazz, dude. Yeah, Frank Sinatra.
Jazz
Dean
flute
Martin.
is for sissy girls.
I enjoy it.
Jazz. Y'all are a jazz household? Oh, great.
We're jazzing it
They're
up.
going to be.
And we switch over to like a 2000s hip hop as well. I mean, we're not.
That'd be cooler.
I mean, I
Don't be a jazz
369, that kind
Yeah,
of
right, right.
Listen, did you say Frank Sinatra? He's jazz?
Yeah, Frank Sinatra is jazz.
Is he jazz? No, I don't think he's jazz.
I
he
didn't think
is
he's
jazz. Okay, look, guys. I'm going to look it up because you're starting to piss me off a little bit.
Anyway, but it's very lots of Italian
Smart
singers.
asses. That's Dean Martin.
I do like
Let me
them.
pull it up.
Makes me want to make lots of
Y'all
pasta.
going to be listening to jazz and drinking Chardonnays and
I do
having
not like-
charcuterie
Let's see what that
boards.
says right there.
Does it say jazz?
Read it.
Ultimate Sinatra, the Centennial Collection. Frank Sinatra. Yeah, that says jazz.
Don't you fucking
Does
lie.
say jazz.
It does say jazz,
Fuck you.
guys. I know, guys.
I guess he's jazz.
He is jazz.
I don't know.
I think there's like multiple schemes of
I don't
jazz.
know. I'm not 93 years old, so
I'm
didn't
not
know.
either. I'm 86 and I like jazz. It comforts me. We've already dove into my psyche in like 6 episodes. Everyone knows that listens here. I'm a freak,
I
so it's
know.
fine.
Yeah, and I've been told already
I
that
live with
everybody,
him.
like the first,
It's true.
right?
Right.
I've been told like the first, I guess maybe like 6 episodes. Everybody thought that you were the crazy one, and then there was an episode. There was a turning point,
And they're
so
like,
it was like, oh, but he's crazy too.
Scales were tipped. I don't
Zach
know
is
why you
also
guys
a
are such
freak.
good friends.
Right, it makes sense.
Fucking
they're
weirdos.
like, what's going on in
Right.
there?
I'm pretty sure it was shower squats. That was the episode where
It
it
was
was
a
like,
great episode.
I was definitely the
love
freak.
that one. I can really relate to that because, okay, so as a woman, you're constantly thinking, oh, God, I'm jiggling here, I'm jiggling there. I've got
Same.
cellulite. I've, had a baby, so I've got stretch marks.
My balls
And
are hanging too low.
I do not have balls. Jesus. But yeah, like you think at the end of the day, at least for me, I get like energy and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna change my life, I'm gonna do better tomorrow, I'm gonna clean the house, and
But
then
you don't.
I'm like, ooh, let me like work out with these shampoo bottles and do some shower squats, and then I'm like, I am awesome, and then the next day I'm like, I am a lazy piece of shit, I'm not doing none of that.
See,
Like,
I usually get
Did you
that.
say you
I usually-
curl shampoo bottle? Like,
only the full ones.
I get like that whenever right after like I've had my nut and nap. And
A
then,
nut
then
and nap
you have that
combo.
post nut clarity, and then you usually take a nap because you're tired or whatever, and then you wake up and you're like, gonna
I
do
can
shit.
take
That's
on
usually I can
anything.
take on anything because I've got that baby batter out of the
do you
way.
ever get bursts of like a second wind energy in the middle of the night? I got one last night.
to like jerk off, or we're talking
No,
about just in
no,
general?
not
To
jerk
like
off.
stay up.
Okay.
Because I did it to her last night. I got on her fucking nerves. I was like wound up. Someone could have called me like, we're gonna go run a 5K. I'm like, I'm on my way.
No, I don't have that.
Oh, dude, it was like what 10:30?
Well,
I don't even think it was that late.
Oh,
he
dude,
looked
I
at
was
me.
fucking in it.
Well,
Well,
no,
if I
he
sleep
got-
too early and then I'll get up in the middle of the night, but not just randomly. But
Yeah, I was in it.
Yeah, it wasn't even super late, but we'd put our daughter down to go to sleep, and then we both got cleaned up and went downstairs, and he got like really excited because like something was on.
Well, it was Lord of the Rings, but now I don't know why I was excited because it sucks. But I was like, I'm ready to go back to Middle Earth.
Yeah, he convinced me. He's like, "Well, you go to bed, and I'm gonna binge these." And I'm like, "Great." So he sent me to bed with our dog, and that mother lover woke me up at 4 a.m. I could have
not me, the dog.
him.
Oh, okay. So
he didn't even come to bed.
To that story, so I ended up falling asleep watching it.
Bastard.
Because it's boring.
Right.
Like 35 minutes, and all of a sudden, you get that like your spidey sense starts tingling, like something's about to happen or something's about to creep up on you.
Yeah, sure.
Last night, you know what I'm talking about?
Kind of, yeah. I've lived alone forever, so I don't really have. And I just now got a cat.
Anyways,
right? So I don't really have.
Really
this.
fuck with
My spider sense is dulled.
All right. So, anyways,
we'll try to break it.
I thought you were going to say yes.
Okay.
It fucks me up.
I agree.
Thank you.
You have spider sense.
So I laid down last night on our couch, like coughing, and I was like, okay. Well, I was like, something's about to happen, and I was like, I need to blow the candle out because it's really flaming up. All of a sudden, the smoke detector went off. Well, I was already asleep. It was like meow, like all loud beeping. I was like, holy shit! I jumped up out of bed and I was like, or off the couch, and I was like, look around, like I was like, hurry, guys, we gotta get out. So
Get the go bag,
and I'm
get the
like,
gun.
I was like, it won't go off. So I was trying to push the button. I finally just twisted it off the wall and pulled it off. I found it, guys, and then I put it on the thing, and I was like, holy
What time was that?
Oh, I have no idea. Like maybe 1.
I didn't hear any
The
of
candle
that.
was apparently rolling. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I finally just
you're in that like days that stupid where things you can't function correctly.
no,
so you're
and
like,
I don't see very
"Why
well.
won't this thing?"
So
He
everything's
probably
like
didn't
blurry.
have his contacts in or
Excuse
glasses
me.
on, so he's
Oh,
blind
dude,
as
I'm
hell
blind as
trying
fuck.
to
I'm
take
just
this shit off
go
the
towards
wall.
the beeping.
It's probably an easy. You just push the button or twist
Yeah.
it. You're good. You're like,
Yeah.
And of course,
Rip it off the
if it's
wall.
early enough, like your downstairs is like 6 to midnight.
Oh, Jesus,
So I wake
he's
up,
running across
I wake up
with a
like
boner.
I wake up like I'm jousting. Oh, nothing's right.
Go
Someone,
towards the queen.
is someone filming this?
on God.
God.
He starts like fighting with the firefighter that shows up.
Pardon me.
Let's cross swords.
This was here before the fire started.
You show me your hose, I'll show you mine.
And he's like, fuck down.
Fires really get me going.
Ends up being Garrett. Fortunately,
Right, exactly. He just takes a picture.
he's like, put it away, dog.
Okay, so I walked by to come here actually, and I was like, "Why is that off the wall? That's fucking weird." And I was like,
Yeah.
keep going."
I panicked.
A short fuse over here, fucking ripped it off the wall.
Yeah, I mean, it came off. Like,
He probably like panicked and was like, "Fuck, everyone's asleep." Jesus.
oh, dude, I knew like car was going like, what the hell, Dad? And all that. I was like, oh my gosh.
But I
Well,
know-
yeah, because usually if one goes off, the other one will like the high frequency. I think it like makes the others all go off.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, really?
I thought that
that's
was
not true.
I thought that was the point.
That's not true. I don't know. It might be.
Google it.
You did a 180 real quick.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm
One
like,
second.
it doesn't.
I believe
Because
you.
like, last time,
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
it is definitely false information. Well,
Damn.
maybe.
Well,
It's kind of true.
I'm not.
I thought it was because
I'm not gonna say you did it. Well.
That would be the point to like alert, like, hey, if there's a fire in the kitchen, you need to alert homeboy and
Yeah, that's
also
true.
in
Yeah.
the living room. So
I don't
wanna
think he
say
did
the
it.
frequency does that.
That's true.
I don't think he did it. I'm not gonna say he didn't do it.
I'm going to have to wait till all the facts come out.
What are you talking about?
That was Dave Chappelle talking about Michael Jackson fucking them kids,
Oh Jesus!
or like whatever. And then he
He made Thriller.
was like, he said,
made
I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it. I'm not gonna say I don't think he did it,
Right.
but I'm gonna wait till all the facts come out.
Right. Oh, fuck.
I went back. I actually the other day went back and watched some Michael Jackson music videos.
He's
Besides
good. That's
like
great.
blowing kids, whatever else he did, like
Right.
that dude was a talent monster.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah,
Like
exactly.
non-bedroom. I don't know what he did in there, but like on the stage.
Him and Bubbles.
Him and Bubbles and Webster, whatever that kid's name was.
Who is Bubbles?
Webster.
That's his.
Bubbles is the monkey's name.
Yeah, he had a monkey named Bubbles.
He had a monkey named
We had like a
Bubbles.
giraffe and shit. Like he had all
Yeah.
kinds of weird
He
shit.
had I think he had like a
I
roller
thought you were
coaster or
talking
some
about
crap.
his kid. Didn't he name his kid Blanket?
Yeah, Blanket and
Blanket.
Paris.
Paris.
Yeah, Blanket's the boy, and Paris is the chick.
But why would you name him Blanket?
I don't know if we need to really get into why his decisions were
Yeah.
made, but that didn't
All
shock
right.
anybody.
Let's take a left turn.
That
somewhere
didn't
else.
shock anybody when he said, "My kid's name is Blanket." I'm like,
He's like a warm blanket.
it's like a warm blanket. Easy,
I
Chris.
just want to cuddle him.
Oh.
So there you go.
There you go.
That was a
All right,
reenactment.
All right, cool. I felt like he was here for a minute. Go ahead.
I know. That's a. Can I get your autograph? The having energy in the middle of the fucking night thing. I knew that you had this.
Or an advocate of
We're a
this.
freak.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
a freak with this.
Yeah.
Whenever you were washing your truck at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We lived
So-
on a luxury drive. When we
Yeah.
lived
Oh,
close to
yeah.
Well, then
I
not.
believe that.
not
I was coming. I think I was coming back from like midnight maintenance or something like that.
yeah. Because I
And-
waved.
Yeah, and you're like, "Hey, neighbor," and you were like sudsing your truck at 4 in the
Yeah.
morning. Like the sun
Well,
was,
there was
still
that.
down.
It was that one night. It was like 2, and I couldn't sleep. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. So
Yeah.
I just left the house and went to the gym and worked out till like 3.
Is that when we lived at the other place?
No, this was here. I did it over there too. I don't know, dude. Like I don't want to just sit. I'm like, I gotta do something. It's 24 hours.
I don't know.
That's
You'd
true.
be surprised. There's a lot of people in there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did like,
sure.
the gym that I used to go to, intermediately, not all the time, because I used to work late hours at the bar, and I would
me
be
go-
like, I'm not tired. I would tell Josh I was going to the gym at 1 in the morning, and it would really freak me out because I'd be the only one there. I have my earbuds in or whatever, and you're literally just there alone. And you can tell that I'm the only person because I'm the only car there. So I would text Josh and be on the phone with him when I walk to and from my car
Yeah.
and stuff.
I would like that though. Whereas by
If I
myself.
called you while
It
you were
was
walking.
relaxing because you don't have to worry about if you're using a machine correctly. Especially I'm not an avid worker out or you know what I mean. So
right.
I don't.
There's
I don't
pictures
think
on the
someone's gonna
machines.
judge me. I know there's pictures, but I'm just saying I don't want some slapdick like you being like, oh, she's using that wrong.
Okay, first off, I don't do that. And the only time I make fun of anyone is when they do something that's completely outrageous. Like today when I went to the gym, there was a guy dancing with free weights. But then I thought to myself, that's probably a great workout.
What was he doing?
He was doing which we're not on camera, but so he had I think the 5s, just something small. I think it was a warm up. I don't know. He was doing this and cut him down and then come back. And this is happening live. And
He's
but
doing the cha-cha slide.
was he
that's
just
what-
getting into his?
yeah, I don't know.
hat
But
on
my
or
thing is
something?
that's why people are I don't know, but there's other people there that are in good shape. No one gives a shit what you do at the gym anymore.
Well, I know.
People
but
wear
I just-
pajamas. I've seen pajamas. I've seen jeans. I've seen anything you could possibly imagine.
Jorts.
I've seen it all in that gym. I've seen it all. I have seen everything you could possibly imagine in that gym.
I like the gym that I used to go to. I had the old people and
That's what this is. This is high schoolers, old people,
I don't think this one had a lot of high
huge
schoolers.
women, and nothing, which is
It
seems to
was
be a going
girls
trend.
like me, just got off work, literally coming in professional clothes, changing right away, and doing their cardio and leaving.
Now everything is hump based.
I'm not
That's the
humping
new
Yeah,
thing.
nothing.
it's all thrusting.
It's all thrusting,
It's all thrusts.
all thrust.
You're either doing a horizontal thrust or a vertical thrust or a side
They're all
thrust.
trying to get the booty that I
It's
already
all
have.
it's all
Right.
about booty and that's it,
and
and
it's all thrusting motions.
yoga pants
Correct. Right.
and matching tops.
Right.
The sports bras made a huge
They
comeback.
could look like a muffin on the top. It doesn't matter as
Oh.
long as they have
An ass.
an ass. That's it. That's the whole
Ass
point.
seekers.
Right. I know.
Was it year of the ass?
I think it's always for me. It's always been the year of the ass.
Naturally, that makes sense. I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, because I mean, I've heard people would you rather have big boobs, small ass, or big ass, small boobs? And it's always
Big ass.
big ass, small boobs
Yeah,
every time.
that is true.
Every
You're welcome.
time.
That's true.
Right.
We were looking for women for you last night at gymnastics.
Oh yeah, I picked out a really cute girl, and Josh is like, he's not gonna go for her.
That's exactly how I said
Really?
it. Like the Californians.
Let me be the judge of that.
I
She
can-
was adorable.
I can tell you right now, you wouldn't have.
Okay.
I know you.
okay.
I know you.
Okay.
oh,
Okay, look.
you.
Let's while we're on this subject. So,
Okay.
this woman was cute. I'm not saying she wasn't.
Super
I'm not
cute in
saying
the
I'm
face.
Tom Cruise. I'm judgy because I like to talk shit. I
I'm
can't
glad
help
she
it.
doesn't look like Tom Cruise.
Well, she's had a lot more dicks than you probably have. That's what I mean. But no, so she.
with a lot more guys than me.
Yeah, right.
Don't mean to toot my own horn, but
Yeah, but I've seen less dick. But anyways, so she walked by and she was cute. She was an attractive woman, but she's a little on the heavier side. I'm not against that. Don't shame me,
She's
people.
also short, so it was nowhere
She
for her
was
to
short,
go.
nowhere to go.
I'm a little heavier in
Well, I mentioned, I said, Zach's not going to go for that. And I was like,
I was like, well, Josh, or I was like, he doesn't work out hardcore, and it looks like she doesn't either. So they
right.
can just
but when
be
she
happy
said that, I didn't
together.
want to, I got defensive. I'm like, well, don't fucking say that. But
He was pissed.
you know what I mean? I was like, don't be talking shit.
we can be little roly polies and roll around together.
Well, that's what kind of she was getting at. So I was like, well, okay. So I don't know.
But you're okay. Both. I'm just saying, both parties are not obese.
Yeah, no, there was no
No.
obesity here. No. Now together, if y'all combined, I'm saying
Together in one
maybe,
person,
like
yes,
maybe,
you'd be for
We
sure.
will make an abomination.
Make an abomination, like a love abomination. Yeah,
No, but I thought she was so cute.
She was
Josh
cute.
was like, no, she's not. No.
I don't know. I was like shooting higher. I don't know. Like I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're looking out for your boy. I get it.
I mean, you know,
I was looking for somebody that I might also want to hang out with.
Yeah, I know. See, that's the problem.
Right.
That's the
Shopping.
problem with couples trying to like set up the single
Yeah, but
guys
we're
'cause they're
realistic.
looking for somebody.
I love her.
but we're realistic
Right.
because she says that, and I'm like, mm-mm. So you got to have that balance.
Josh is like, she's chubby.
You got to have that. I did not say it like that. That's mean.
She what? She was like the cutest.
I just said she was kind of
She
like.
was so cute. I have no idea who she is though. So
Yeah,
cute.
we'll just call her. I don't know what her name was.
I don't know. Well,
Jess-
she was wearing overalls.
Chucky.
She looked so cute. Like she was blonde, kind of short. She was wearing like t-shirts.
She had some tits
and,
though,
like, overalls.
and she had a little butt. I mean, you know,
You're
the
welcome.
makings of something that you could, you know,
Right.
teepee with.
Maybe you guys could work out together.
You
You know.
could teepee with.
Want to check out my teepee?
Oh
Yeah.
my God! Stop with the teepee.
It was a focal point of awesome.
Oh my God!
Getting his pee-pee kissed
Yeah,
on.
it was a.
I would hate to have seen what
Flashpoint
that
in my
was.
life.
It was probably just like real sad.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
But
Oh,
you're
a
like,
dick, but
you're
she
like,
doesn't have anything
"But
else to
made
compare
me
it
a
to."
man."
Right, I'm sure.
Like she doesn't have anything else to compare it to if she's only seen. Like I didn't even know what a blowjob
Do you
was
think
at
she
13.
blocked that memory from her like life? Where is she now? Are
Well,
you still licking
it was
peepees?
a lasting impression on me. So I imagine it was
Is she
probably her
still
too.
out here licking peepees?
I don't know.
Where are they now?
In teepees.
Maybe she listens to the show.
Maybe she does.
She's like, I sucked. I kissed that
I remember
girl's dick.
Her name was Jessie. I don't
Alright.
I don't fucking remember her last name.
Jesse the Hesse.
Yeah, Ooh. Jessie, my Bessie.
Hey.
I don't know.
I don't know. Right.
Oh my God. Anyway, so yes, I was shopping for women for you at gymnastics.
Ooh,
We gotta keep an eye out, man.
yeah.
There's a bunch at the gym. I don't know why you haven't gone. There's a bunch.
Well, it's the gym part.
Well, right, but these women are not like these aren't like models that are like I'm only gonna go
They're
with
not
somebody
14.
that's 6'4" and 220. Like it's not that kind of thing.
They're just there to better themselves.
That's it, dude.
Right.
And you could be there scoping it out.
To be better
I've
than
always
them.
thought it was weird to
Why?
approach people while they're engaged in doing something.
I don't think it is.
because-
I think
Maybe
it,
afterwards would be appropriate.
I think it
so you
used
have
to
to
be.
like stalk her through her workout, but
I think
fine.
it used to be, but nowadays with the high speed world we live in, I think it's okay to approach someone at the
High
gym.
speed.
Yeah, because everyone's so busy with all their other shit. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like it's work, this, home, whatever. But that's the one spot that in between sets, you'd be like, "Hey, I think you're really attractive." Like, what do you think?
also, I need to interrupt.
What do you think of this?
What do you think about this thing?
I need to interrupt.
What time
Okay,
is it?
It's a dumbbell.
Sorry, go ahead.
You
It's a
guys,
20-pounder.
it is so hard. You guys are like, it's hilarious. This is what you do best. I understand. Okay, so you guys have said that it's hard to compliment girls without being a creeper, right? You've said that before. Like, girl,
I've
it's
said
hard,
that.
See,
like,
she's pulling things out of other episodes that she remembers. And I'm like, maybe we said
people
that.
do that to me all the time. They say inside jokes that
Remember when you said that shit?
I said, but I'm not on the inside because I don't forgot it.
yeah.
Okay, so- okay, yeah.
But Josh has said this, like, why is it acceptable for women to be like, oh, you look nice or whatever, and guys are like, oh, great, that's great. But if Josh is like, if I say it, I'm the weirdo.
And I cackle like that when I say it.
That's true.
Anyway, but speaking of today, I was at the bank and I was sitting at my desk, and so I wasn't doing teller transactions. And this girl walked in, and she was a non-customer. She did something that we provide non-customers with, whatever. Not that.
TP service.
Anyway,
Complimentary.
and the guy behind her, one of the tellers was like, "Oh, you look cute," or whatever. A girl complimented a girl. She's like, "Oh, thanks." And the guy behind her was like, "Yeah, I thought you looked really cute today too." And he was a giant creeper. Just his look.
It's the look.
It's the look.
It's the look.
It's the look.
the
Attractive
look.
people make things better.
Correct. If that was
It's the
Brad
look.
Pitt saying that, you'd be like, oh my god.
But he also was
He
a
could look-
talker, and nobody was talking to him. And then he
yeah.
continued to talk
It'd be
for
like-
like 15
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
He was like, "Yes, ma'am, you're just so beautiful." I was like, "Dang, girl!" When I saw you walk in, he literally said this in front of me. There was no other customers but him and that girl, and then all four of my tellers. And I was like, trying to ignore this happening. He's like, "I'm divorced. I'm 47, but like I like to have a good time and like all this stuff."
Oh, easy
and
dating profile.
Dude.
Be funny if
literally,
but if it was Brad
like,
Pitt.
It was
Fucking
like
relaxing,
cringy.
Harmony.
It was really cringy, and I could feel like the awkwardness with everybody
Fuck,
in
I
the
love
room.
that energy.
But the fact that he shot his shot and was like, "Ma'am, you look beautiful." Like in the back of my mind, I was like, "That was really nice," and she was probably like, "Oh my
So he
gosh,
took her
thank
home.
you." Absolutely not. When she was done,
She
she,
was
walked
like-
so far.
she was like,
so fucking fast
cool.
out of that bank. She fucking booked it. Like I'm sure she didn't want him to get like
So-
her like license plate.
I like how women they do that. They'll compliment each other and they'll
Yeah.
say it in the most vulgar way.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh my god, your titties! Oh my, your little ass! I just want to spank it." Or
Yeah,
whatever.
your ass is
Right.
busting.
But if I said I was like, "Oh my god, your titties! Your little ass! I just want to spank it." Like,
Yeah, but you just said it all fucking weird.
like it's all about the tone and who's saying it.
Now, if you were like,
It's not
me
the
your
words.
lows.
It's all
okay,
about
so
the tone.
okay, so in that same context, if it was an attractive guy, would it have been different?
Right.
Yeah, I would have been
And
like,
don't-
"Thank you, Daddy."
See,
Yeah, Brad
It's
Pitt could have walked
different.
up and be like, "I want to tongue punch your fart box," and you'd be like, "Oh my god!"
but
now.
not Brad Pitt though. Like he's looking rough.
Whatever.
Let's okay, pick somebody better.
Anyway,
I don't
but
know.
Idris Elba.
Sure.
but literally, I went to Josh
Heimdall.
like in my head, and I was like, "This guy looks like a total weirdo," and he just complimented a girl, and she's creeped out because of the way he looked.
You got to read the room too. You got to pick up on the social
So
cues.
okay, like that shit bothers me because
But see, here-
obviously we talk about attractive people make everything better. It's true. Sorry, it's facts. But I get it. I'll get on a tizzy when we have like sexual harassment stuffs at work because I'm like this. The creepy guy says you look really cute today, and he runs off right, and you're like fuck. Right.
Unbutton your blouse.
But if it's an attractive guy that says no, you look really good today,
They're like,
it's different.
It's different.
It's different.
different.
So it's sexual harassment when it's depending on the perk.
Right.
I'm sorry. I fucking believe that
basically depends on
wholeheartedly.
if they accept it or not.
That's
if they
exactly
accept
right.
it or not, then
Exactly
it's
right.
If they don't accept it, then it's harassment. If they do accept it, doesn't matter. Then
That's
then they're
correct.
fine with it.
Right.
Right.
What were you going to say before I interrupted you?
I don't know.
You really had like something you were going to say.
I don't know.
I fucked it up.
You fucked it up, so it's gone.
Oh.
Forever lost.
But like in that same context, we're talking about giving compliments. Like I feel like if Zach was to give a woman a compliment at the gym, it's like how do you say it
Well,
without sounding like I'm not trying to fuck you. I just want to say something nice.
this is what I was
But
going
I
to say.
am.
Is so the thought that the thought that runs through my head, even though it's not an active thought, sometimes it's maybe just like a subconscious thing,
Passive.
in my subconscious, is the story you just told about the creeper, right? I'm thinking like, what if she thinks that I'm that? Because you guys get that all the time,
You
or
get-
you get it regularly enough. You get creepers enough to where you sometimes I feel like they probably maybe if I go and talk to this girl and like compliment or whatever, she could have just had like 20 minutes before I got there some creeper do the same thing and she's like creeped out.
No.
She's,
You know what I'm saying?
She's
No.
like creeped out.
I don't think so.
Like,
Well, you know
over
what I'm
it.
saying? Like it's because I know that the creep stuff happens. I in my mind, if I was in their position, I'd be like, fucking everyone just leave me alone.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that works that way. I mean, same thing.
saying-
Reverse it to you.
I'm not saying I'm correct.
Well,
I'm just saying
right,
that's
but
what's
let's just
going on
say
in my subconscious.
if a really someone you didn't find was attractive, like like gross, some creature,
Which has happened.
walked to you and was like, "Hey," and then like you're just like, "Oh," and then one more your taste comes up, you wouldn't be like turned away from that one. You'd accept that one graciously.
Yeah, but how? But here's the thing though: is that girl does not know if she's getting all twisted up here. I'm fucking losing my track. I don't know going into it if that's the reaction that she's going to have.
Yeah, but then
It's
you don't
total
take your
point.
shot, so
don't
you
take a
miss the
shot.
opportunity.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta shoot your
I know,
shot.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, shoot your shot,
you have
bro.
to risk being a
We're
creep.
stealing that. We're stealing that, by
You
the
have
way,
to-
from Mean
that's
Girl
what it is.
Pod.
You have to risk being a creep.
That's true. Because if she finds you remotely attractive, she'll take
Right.
the compliment and run with it.
Right. Or if she goes, I'll be like, then fuck you, bitch, and then run away.
Look like shit anyway, and you run off.
and then
No,
Naruto
you
run,
can't be
run
one
away.
of those.
Like this, run away.
You can't be an angry creeper because then they think you're psycho.
Well, whatever. I'm never going to see that bitch again, so it's fine.
They're gonna see you in the gym
Oh, the gym.
if
You
you're
have to get
hitting
a
on
new
more
membership.
New gym.
bitches.
I'll go to a
You
new
got a
gym.
membership.
There's a
Fuck,
bunch
I'm
of
quitting
gyms around
today.
here. Right.
That's
I'll
it.
just work out outside.
I'm switching gyms.
I'll just go like cut wood or something.
Put in the parking lot of the same gym,
Right.
waiting for. Look what you've done to me.
I have to work outside now. Not like next to her car.
I got your license plate. Don't fuck around.
This has gone too far. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I feel like women nowadays would probably like shit themselves if you walked up and actually introduced yourself
Yeah, I
and
think
said
so.
something.
They
They wouldn't know
wouldn't
what to do.
So
They'd be
you'd
like-
have to like slipper your Instagram
I've been
tag.
I've
Yeah.
heard that before. A friend
It's-
told me that before.
yeah.
It was like that.
It's off-putting.
That just doesn't happen as often as it I probably did in the past. Now everybody wants to just like, what's your snap?
What's your
Whatever.
Oh my god.
You got OnlyFans?
Right. Exactly.
Oh my
Hey, yo,
god.
no cap, no cap.
Oh God, for
Oh,
real,
God,
for real,
for real.
It's busting.
I
You want to be my main character?
Oh shit, that shit's mid, bro. Yeah, I feel like that's probably where we're going to be. Like, you have to ask these days if she has an OnlyFans. Would you date a girl that had an OnlyFans?
Do it better this way. How would I feel if my wife had OnlyFans?
Or there you go.
Let's
I
do
would say
that
that,
because that's
sure.
real. You know what I mean? It depends on what she was doing on there.
I'm not sitting on stuff.
Actually, come to find out, that's not a thing. I thought it was. I thought OnlyFans was for sitting on stuff for money. And Zach blew my mind. Was
Is
like,
it
that's
just
not
like
what it is.
pictures?
It's
Well, I mean,
anything.
It's
So
not
it's
only sitting on.
It's
stuff.
not. So apparently, from what I found out, I found this out recently. It's
a major
It's
component.
exclusive content. Like I found out from that podcast we sometimes make fun of, Mean Girl Pod.
Mm-hmm.
One of their hosts she's married, made a OnlyFans.
Right.
Where she's got like her amateur boxing and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
So like she might post a picture like in a bikini or something, but
It's
it's
like
not
Patreon. It's the same.
It's not like she doesn't do like seductive stuff or like
Right.
sit on like a bowling pin or anything. It's just like
Right.
it's pictures and stuff that you can get that she doesn't share on this platform. So for $5 a month,
Right.
you can see additional works. It's like bonus content on a DVD.
Yeah, at fundamentally, it is the site is just like Patreon. Because some thoughts are actually on Patreon that are not on OnlyFans. It's just a paywall, so content
Yeah.
creators can put stuff behind a paywall to get exclusive content. So they'll go out on Instagram or Facebook or wherever the fuck they're at, TikTok these days, and promote, and then you go to their site and it's Patreon or OnlyFans or whatever, and then you pay, and then you can see their exclusive stuff. And
But I think
but it's just turned into like a joke because it's just like the internet is 70% porn. OnlyFans is like 70% porn as well.
Right.
So
I never been
everything's
on-
70% porn.
I've never been on it, so I couldn't tell you.
Sex sells, so here
It
we
does.
are.
But no, I wouldn't have. I mean, it depends on what it was. I mean, obviously, I don't want her like doing like sketchy ass shit on there for money because
I mean, you could do anything behind it on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Really, but
so, I mean, I don't have a-
I mean, specifically, if would you be with anybody that was on OnlyFans sitting on stuff for money? I guess what I'm saying.
dating.
Depends
Yeah,
on how broke we are.
dating. Yeah,
Dating, yeah, married,
dating.
no.
Yes, married. No, probably
Yeah,
not. Because
I
like
was-
I don't. I mean,
That's for him. That's for us. That's not something
yeah, like it's
that,
a private thing.
Well, yeah,
but
I
like,
get
now
it.
if she's already doing it, and I met her knowing going into it, like I can like, and she's making a substantial amount of money. That's her livelihood. I can't be like,
He
you
said
need to
she's my
quit.
sugar
Yeah.
mama.
You need to quit doing
What
that.
if, what if she's making $1 million a month?
Sit on that shit, baby. Sit on it. I will actually find random things at thrift stores. Like, here, you're going to try this thing out. Are you serious? $1
This
million?
is an antique, don't break it.
Yeah, be easy, bitch.
Oh my god.
Have
Yeah.
to start a
and
new
he,
site. Only sits.
he would quit his job and ride motorcycles.
I've worked
and have
part-time.
the
Yeah,
boat.
dude,
No,
every
he would
Friday.
not. He would not work part time.
That's true, I
He is so
wouldn't.
No,
full
I
of
wouldn't do
shit.
shit.
You wouldn't work.
$1 million a month?
Right.
Yeah, he's not working nowhere. But for me, baby,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you'd be a
saying?
house-
I'd be like
I'd be a house husband
I would
for
be
$1
like
million
what do you
a
call
month.
it? I'd be like a guest star and be in the background like dressed up like some kind of weird, I don't know,
Like
whatever.
a
Yeah,
butler.
right.
Like a butler.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd be
Brings
like,
it to you on
I'd
a
be
tray.
holding like the boom mic.
Yeah, I'd be
right?
dressed like a handmaid.
I'd be the key grip.
Yeah, you guys would be like, so we're gonna quit our job. Will you like pay us?
Yeah, I'd be like, we're gonna be your film crew,
Right.
so
Like, can we make a team of this?
Right.
but you have to wear those
I'd be the
blinders.
producer. I'd have like noises in the make different
Right.
sound effects,
Yeah.
whatever.
Do like a sci-fi
like, when she,
edition.
like when she sits on like I don't know wine bottle, like
Yeah, like
oh god,
like Close Encounters, like the sixth kind. Like fuck. Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. No, I don't. I mean, only
So
thing.
did we
My-
land on like? Am I starting an OnlyFans? Like,
Yeah,
where did
no,
we
we're
land
not.
on
No,
this?
if I feel like our OnlyFans account would be a comedic one.
Oh yeah, like it'd be like me shaving my head. That's
Right.
what it would be, and I would just be like singing. It'd be like Frank Sinatra and me shaving my head with my OnlyFans.
And
It's
then-
like $2
and
a
then-
month.
And then behind the paywall, Tim shaving his beaver.
Dude,
Right.
you could right. That's the taint shaving. You could. You
Your
probably.
pussy.
You really, honestly, probably.
Say
don't-
pussy,
Pussy.
pussy.
Your pussy.
my pussy.
Wait, okay.
Oh my pussy.
Okay, I'm gonna just stop us right here because I don't really know what that means. But I call it like boy pussy, like the front. But I'm like, is it like boy pussy, like your asshole, like
Yes.
gay shit?
Yes.
Oh,
Let me pull it up.
See, I call Josh's like bread
Urban
basket
Dictionary.
his pussy.
Pull it up, pussy.
So like when I refer to Josh's pussy, I'm returning.
I wish you'd stop saying Josh's pussy. Stop fucking saying that.
to the front. Okay, we're for
his front pussy.
His
Oh, I
front,
got it.
yeah.
I got it. I got
What's
it.
say?
Hold on.
Oh, you've been calling it his pussy this whole time, not knowing it's his ass. That's so funny.
Pussy. All right, here we
I
go.
was like,
Definition:
All right, here we go.
Webster's.
Boy pussy. The asshole of a male.
oh no!
Me. Dad. I just wrote an honest definition of pussy on Urban Dictionary. And then there's boy pussy man ass. He gave up that pussy in jail. It's a gay term used for a man's anus.
Oh, baby, that's not what I mean.
Use it in a sentence. He has a nice pussy.
That doesn't even really help the reader with content clues at all.
I have a bleached pussy.
This one here
That would
says
help.
pussy has been used for at least 15 years
For real?
by gay men to describe their manhole of love. What men call their love hole. The holy fruit, the Messiah, the Savior of mankind.
Blessed be the fruit.
Let me get that
May the
pussy.
Lord open.
Let me get that pussy.
Oh no! Well, I just mean his front, and we don't say it out in public.
Gosh,
I guess
some
it's
of
all
these-
You
here.
probably should. That'd be hilarious.
Oh my god!
Get your pussy over here.
Dude, there is
To yell
some,
in the grocery store.
there is some really messed up shit on here.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I pick up a cucumber. You're like, this will fit in your pussy.
This is some, yeah, you got to
God,
get
I
off here.
would
This
die.
is some scary shit.
Urban Dictionary. Yeah. it's
Yeah.
fucking- I have an
Isn't
entry.
that a work phone?
I have
Probably
an
should
original
Google
entry
that.
in Urban Dictionary. But I just cannot fucking remember what it is. I actually made one in there, and a word I made up, and I put it in there. And actually, I went back years later, and somebody else
So here's one of the,
Like added
you know,
a
you
comment
go,
or
added that
something.
so you know,
into it, yeah.
you know, you want to go to the page, they have like words of the day.
right.
This one's called is that, how do you say that word?
Oh, a cuck fluffer.
Cuck fluffer. Someone who's regulated to the sidelines so much that they're not even a cuck. They're the person in charge of giving the cuck a blowjob to get the
That's
cuck
worse.
hard, so the cuck can sit in the corner and masturbate using his own tears as lube while someone else fucks his wife.
What's a cup?
Bro,
As a cuckold, it's someone who likes to watch their wife get fucked.
it's a man who lets his wife or girlfriend have sex with another man.
He jerks off in the corner.
Often, the man lets her do whatever she wants and treat him like shit.
So submissive?
Keep going.
That's what it was, dude.
Like a
That's
submissive.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, kind of, but it's like, yeah.
What is?
But he's
happening?
submissive to.
I feel like maybe you should get off of Urban Dictionary.
It's a fucked up place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucked
I
up
was just
place.
looking pity potty.
But the cuck fluffer is even worse because it's the guy that blows the
So
cuck.
a pity potty is sitting on pity potty is more solitary exercise than going to a pity party.
A pity potty.
Pity potty.
You sit on your on your sadness. You pity potty.
What the fuck, dude? That's a bidet is a pity potty.
Right. I'm going to get one of those.
Oh my gosh.
I have a problem. I always worry about it though because I don't want to enjoy it.
What is it?
A bidet. We had
A warm stream of water hitting your bussy.
we actually had
Literally.
Actually-
Literally.
we actually had a whole episode on bidets and it got lost.
Yep, that was
Uh-huh.
the lost
Yeah, oh, yeah.
episode.
A whole episode?
We had a whole episode and it got
two
we lost
So
it.
hours.
you
of
have
talk.
referenced bidets before.
We have,
I'm a listener.
but like
Long time subscriber.
long listen lifetime. What is it? What?
I don't know. What you
Long time listener, first time caller. Sorry.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a long time listener, first time
I was
caller.
like, are we in a room?
Yeah, where did this room come
I was
from?
lost like last year's Easter egg. What
Exactly.
the fuck?
Was there always a table here?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, move
Have
on.
another one, y'all. Do it.
Anyways,
I'm gonna get the bidet.
you think so?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. I'll get one. I'll give it for a spin. You guys come over and try it if you want to.
Are you gonna buy
I
a
don't
new
know if you can try another
toilet?
I need you to
person's
show me
bidet.
how you.
You gotta buy a new toilet.
Yeah, I do.
I can
One
install
that
one.
Everything
Can we
that
go
was
shopping
house.
this weekend for your new dishwasher?
Fuck no.
Come on,
I'm not
it's
spending
Labor
money.
Day sales.
I'm not
Hey,
spending
he
money.
just got back from Alaska.
I've got to rebuild my portfolio here because it's.
Oh,
it's-
don't. You got a credit card, right? Come on.
Yeah, they're all maxed out. and
Oh, shit.
They are useful.
they are.
They are
devious.
deadly.
Yeah,
You guys take credit cards? We do.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, I'm rich.
Josh doesn't know, but we're going to the furniture store this weekend. I gotta look.
Kylie
No, I
doesn't
think-
know that we're not going.
I think
Sounds like I'm
you're
going
gonna
alone.
help. You're gonna help me take down that shed. I think I'm gonna take that shed down in the backyard.
Why is it when I get off
just
work
kidding.
that people want me to work?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
not on
kidding.
call, so
I'm
it's
not
like
gonna do
labor.
I do need to take it down because I finally did the shrubs. because
Yeah.
they were like
Yeah, but
destroying
that one
my
you
house.
fucking scalped one side of it.
I think I was angry. I'm just gonna kill it, just rip it up and put in something else there. I'll put some hydrangeas or some shit. I don't really fuck.
Yes, do it. Oh, I sent him a video about lime.
I just made that up. I had no idea what hydrangeas actually
You-
look
Oh,
like.
they're
That was just
beautiful.
a word that popped in my
Do
head.
it.
You said it like you knew. I
Hydrangeas.
was proud of you.
Gay.
I want a bussy willow.
Put them hydrangeas in your bussy.
Oh my god, it would be a beautiful bouquet. Beautiful. Hydrangeas are gorgeous. They were at our wedding. The big white. They're
That's
like
true.
big white.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what they look like.
You know what they
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
They're $5 a flower. I think they're more now with
Okay.
inflation.
Well, inflation, they're 12.
So it's an investment opportunity.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you could. I mean, you could sell them.
I don't be like the
pussy
neighborhood
lovers
flower
everywhere.
guy.
yeah, hydrangea grower.
Right, exactly.
You weak ass.
You
don't
would.
do that.
You would get so much ass.
Oh, yeah. Well,
A bunch of middle-aged
Gay
women
ass.
like one of their
my,
husbands.
the mailman probably already thinks I'm gay because
Why?
Because the
my-
flag.
No,
Pride flag.
the American flag, really?
Oh,
the
no,
pride
the
flag.
gay
No.
one.
Did you have a
No,
pride one?
because one of my friends, she'll send, like, when she sends a letter, and usually like a Christmas card or invitation or something, she'll send a letter, and she always puts it as Zach and Steve Culpepper.
Nice.
Oh, dude.
So it
Which
looks
is cool
Steve?
now.
Looks like there's two dudes living
What?
there with the
Who's
same last
Steve?
name.
The cat.
The cat. You think he's Kevin?
Oh
but
my
it's
god,
Steve.
that's why I always think it's Kevin. I don't know why. I don't know.
Why?
It's like stuck in my
She
brain.
did it the other day.
that his
So
name's
Kevin, I was like, who the fuck is Kevin? And then it's Steve.
That's it. Get another cat, name him Kevin,
I guess.
please.
No, I can't have two male cats with dude names, and then it looks like I'm having a damn threesome over here with no.
A thruple.
My mailman's gonna be like, this dude's getting real freaky.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
Or what if he drove up and winked? He's like,
He hissed
I'm
at
into
me.
it. I'm into
Yeah,
it
exactly.
too.
I walked in and he goes,
I'm into this now.
I don't think I've ever heard him hiss. Well, maybe one time.
he has PTSD. Don't ever leave that baby again.
I think he got traumatized probably when he was.
Fuck him.
I did leave him.
Don't feel bad for him.
I did.
He's
leave
mean.
Him. I did find him in the middle of the fucking road.
I know.
Cars
I
driving by.
remember
So that's
that.
probably it.
That's no. If he acted the way he did that day, I know why he was alone.
Joshua, that is a
Don't.
baby.
You weren't here. You
I
weren't
was here.
You didn't witness the attack.
It was scary. It made me nervous, but
It's traumatized.
I've never gone
do you
live
think he's
on
angry
this.
because his name is actually Kevin and not Steve?
That's not what it is.
I
No.
think maybe he's just acting out.
His name is Steve. Not Kevin.
It's not enough active,
I
man.
don't know where he's at.
You know what that kind of reminds me of is that 70s show. Isn't there Steve Hyde on there? His name is Steve.
Yeah, that's a great
Steven.
show. That's a great show.
I loved it. I loved it.
Kitty's the best.
That's
I
a show I
watched.
might need to rewatch again.
It's on.
We did.
I think I did one
What's it
time.
on Netflix?
I'll look it up.
It was on Netflix.
Please
I binge watched
continue amongst
it.
yourselves.
That was a good one. I'd rather rewatch that than Friends.
What? No, you didn't mean to say that.
You bitch.
Friends is okay. I mean, Friends is good, but it's not like I'm sorry, but it's starting to get a little.
It's not. It's
Old.
not.
I'm
It's
a
Think
little-
you're
not.
over it?
It's
Oh,
not.
no.
He doesn't know what he's saying.
Yeah, I would say I'm getting a little beyond Friends.
This makes
at
a lot of
point.
sense now.
Is this why you're alone?
Probably.
Rent or buy.
I mean, I like Office.
Rent or buy.
Rent or buy. It was on
Oh,
Netflix.
I'm sorry. Peacock.
Ritter buy. What the fuck are you saying?
He said rent or buy.
It's on Peacock Premium.
Okay, I
Do
don't
we
have
have
that.
Peacock Premium?
We do.
I don't.
You don't. You want to bum a login?
We should trade logins and try to cut costs.
Like a meat, like a swap meet.
like a swap meet of logins.
All right.
I was trying to get you to do that a long time ago, and I was like, I need Zach's Hulu, and you're like, I'm just gonna buy it.
Well, yeah, because Zach
So
didn't.
guess what we
But Zach
did?
didn't have any more.
I do have Hulu now.
Yeah, but you
I didn't at the time.
didn't.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't.
So we need to cancel Hulu,
No, we're not. So this is awkward.
and we'll get Zach's login.
I have Stars, Paramount Plus,
I don't have stars.
Hulu,
I don't have Paramount.
Netflix,
We-
HBO,
So you can have my Peacock.
Disney Plus. I have too many.
You can
Garrett-
borrow Peacock.
Garrett and my mom and
Garrett doesn't use ours anymore.
well then why is there still a thing on there?
What do you? I don't know. But he's recently upgraded.
To what his own?
I don't know, but I don't think we should.
10 years later.
I don't think we should talk
My-
shit about him while he's
parents
not here.
My parents are using some of my accounts, my sister and stuff, but I don't know where my limits are on any of my accounts. I think the only thing they're using is Disney Plus and Netflix.
Okay. Anyways, you can use my Peacock. I will allow it.
I just got really salty one time because I was trying to watch. I was trying to cook dinner and I wanted to watch the rest of the baking show, and I got an alert on my Netflix and it was like too many users are watching. I said, "I fucking pay for this, and I can't even watch it." I was
Yeah.
so mad, so mad. But I think Josh was on it, so it had to be Josh. Harper was on it. My mom, Garrett, or his mom. Because I think like 5 people have it.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little out of control.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is I'll just kind of change the password randomly, just to weed out the weak.
Ease it out.
Right. See who's See who still has my number. Right.
Just call the password "weed out the week."
Right. Exactly. Right. And then you see who's going to be calling. Right.
Yeah, I was definitely salty.
Yeah.
I probably overreacted that day. I was really upset.
Did you get affected by the commercial shit Netflix was wanting to do? I didn't.
What's commercial?
I think that's
Netflix was wanting to.
I think it's a separate thing. You sign up. Like if you didn't want to pay, if you want to pay less, there's like a $6 option or some cheaper option, but it'll have ads.
They do commercials.
Right. So like Hulu used to be. Like you had to pay extra for Hulu to have no ads.
Fuck some ads. I don't like commercials.
I only keep Hulu around, especially now because football season's coming up.
Because of what?
Football season started, so
Yeah,
watch,
dude, it's
I watch
everywhere.
use Hulu Live for that. Although,
Okay, go ahead.
I think I have the app from work. I think I'm on the test account, so I think I got it for free, so I don't have to do Hulu this time around. Go for it. Have one.
Or 7. Ew.
Yeah.
No.
We're drinking again. I
I'm
think
working
I think
on
we might just make this a permanent status where I'm just going to drink every time.
I have an addictive personality. I'm gonna do that.
Well, then we'll definitely do it.
So let's start smoking then.
So smoking is cool.
So no cocaine. Okay, all right, cool.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
I've never tried it.
Is
I've
it
never
like-
even smoked weed.
It's cool.
I don't want to do that.
You've done edibles though. It's not the same thing. But
I did do an edible. I did do one, and I don't know if I ever shared this on the show, that experience, but
You probably shouldn't. I mean, you could.
I can. What do you mean?
Okay, sorry.
No one knows when I did it.
it was a long time ago when he
It
was
was a long time ago. Like
he was,
14.
he was an unemployed piece of shit.
it was the Teepee incident.
right.
No.
What? Anyways, so yeah,
I am
That
s-
would
he was
if I had-
alone.
All right, if I had some edibles, that really would have made that TP something special.
I wish we had them in Vegas. So I tried them, and I thought it was another fucking planet.
Yeah.
Like it took hours for that shit to kick in, and when it did, you ever seen Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory?
Oh yeah.
You know when he's singing in a world of pure imagination?
All right.
I fucking hit it, dude. Fucking.
You were on that
hit
chocolate
it.
boat.
No, fuck that boat.
He was the boat.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you.
He was the boat swimming in. The
I'll be
chocolate.
honest with you. The house could have been on fire, and I would not have given 2 fucks. I was in that great of the euphoria that I felt. I've never taken a shower that I thought lasted 2 weeks.
Right.
I thought I was in there for hours. I was like, we're not going to be able to afford this month's water bill. She was so fucking mad.
He told me all about that. It was great.
Dude, what a wonderful experience.
Like, are you trying to read?
Yeah, that's when it hit. We read to Harper every night, right?
Right.
So, and I'll just tell the story. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
it's not like you still do it.
Right.
right. No. So, I got one.
He took a smidgen of one.
Took a smidgen of one. Just a smidge.
An hour
and I'm
and a
not
half
experienced.
later.
Like, just to let everyone know that I have never, I was terrified in school of getting in trouble, like, bad.
Right.
So I never did any of it. Yeah,
You're not
total
a big
pussy.
drinker
yeah,
either.
total. Yeah. So,
And I was the one that was homeschooled.
yeah, right. Goody Mormon.
He's like,
Total perfect.
he's like, let me go get my
Right.
bong.
I mean, for God's sakes, got
Or
his first
your-
blowjob
Yeah, exactly.
in a teepee.
I was getting my dick sucked in teepee.
Teepee.
12 years old.
What are those
sanctioned.
things that you use to like chug beer? Funnel. Let me go get my funnel.
So, anyways,
Right.
so yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna take a pinch. So I took a pinch. And of course, it tastes fucking terrible because you get like that weed taste in it because I'm, a scrub at this point.
Right.
And I was like, so like an hour goes by. I'm like, I don't feel anything. This is bullshit. Like I wanted to be like, ugh, like, and
He took
my,
like a quarter.
yeah,
of
my
what,
buddy was, and my,
like a thing
and my
was.
brother was there,
Yeah.
who's experienced.
Professional.
He's like, I feel great, and I'm like, fuck, I want to feel great. I want to feel great.
Josh ate the whole thing.
So I was like, fuck, let me tell it.
She's adding color commentary.
You just hold on a second there, hottie. So I was like, give me the whole thing. And I don't know what the milligram, I think it was like 200. It was a lot.
Right.
So I was like, down the hatch. Bow. And I asked Jay, so why am I not feeling? He's like, dude, it's probably because like you've never done it and your weight. Like, he's like, what do you weigh? I'm like, I don't know why it matters to you what I weigh. Like, you can just.
He pulls out a calculator.
Yeah, he's
well,
like,
it doesn't
hold on a
matter.
second. So he pulls it up.
It's like, hi, doing math.
Yeah, so he pulls it up, and I'm like, I don't know, dude, whatever. And he's like, you'll feel it eventually. Well, at this point, I was upset because I heard all the stories like, yeah, like whatever. That's what I wanted to
this
feel.
is
I want to
bullshit.
feel like, ugh. you've seen all the movies where everybody's high as fuck and it looks cool.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, whatever.
It's a scam.
So we get to the house and it's, I don't know what time, it's like 9 o'clock. I'm getting Harper to bed. We usually do our whole bedtime story thing. We're tucked in. Well, I usually do the reading. I like to read.
I do not.
I pull the book out. Here we go. The Wonderful World of whatever it was. Cat in the Hat, whatever.
Right.
So I'm reading it, and my mind is reading it. My mouth is not. I was like, once upon a time. Like, I was at Kylie, and she was like, she knew what was happening. Right. I did not. At this point, I'm denying it.
Right.
Because I knew as soon as we hit the door.
Instant mad.
When we got in the house. Well, at
Harper
that point,
is awake.
Yeah. At that point, I felt very warm all over. Like,
right.
It was incredible. It's like having an internal blanket, but the perfect temp.
Right.
So I was like, something's happening.
You became a heated blanket.
Exactly. So then I was like, let me try again. Oh, it's whatever. It's been late. It's been a long day, whatever. So I was like, like the curtains. And then at this point, I think that's fucking hilarious.
That you can't read?
I can't read good. So my mind cannot.
Today, Junior.
My mouth cannot keep up with my mind that's reading it. I could read it in my head, but I could not read it physically.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Sense.
You know what I mean? So at this point,
formulate the
I
words.
then bust out into laughter and can't stop fucking laughing. She's instantly like, get the fuck out of here.
What was Harper thinking this whole time? Like, what
She
the
didn't,
hell? Dad?
I just laughed. I didn't do anything crazy. So I was like, she's like, you need to leave.
I was
so
like,
I'm just like,
get out.
Whatever. Like, cool, man. Like, love you, honey.
Chill, bro.
And I was
Like,
like,
go take a shower.
You
And I'm
instantly
like-
turn into
Yeah, then I'm
pothead.
like, okay, love you, honey. Mwah, baby. Then I leave. I was like, I got a shower. At this point, I'm feeling like super spacey. I'm like, it's nothing. I was like, this is just, whatever. I'm in denial at this point. So she puts the baby back. I get in the shower. She comes in. Not in the shower, but in the room, bathroom, where the shower's held. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She says, what's going on? I was just like, this is the most incredible shower of my life. I literally everything. So at this point, it's kicked in. We're in maximum overdrive. It's working. Mm-hmm. So as I'm looking at the shower head, it's dispensing its water like it normally does. I can see each drop.
Right.
I can see each drop.
You have like bullet time.
I have bullet time. I'm the one. I'm
Right.
now Jet Li.
Right.
And I'm the one.
Right.
Actually, more like the Matrix. You know what I mean? So it's
that
coming,
works too.
That works too.
He had
Either way.
bullet time in that.
So I'm now Asian. It comes at me, and as it hits my face, I can feel each droplet.
Right.
And it is the most incredible orgasmic thing in my life. The water is the perfect temp. I feel like I am that sweet piece of meat that you see on Herbal Essence commercials that's down in that fucking fountain in the rocks.
Oh yeah.
That's like Herbal Essence.
Right.
And it's like,
Have
cucumber.
you had your orgasm today?
Yeah. It's like cucumber, melon, peach, lavender, savory. And I'm like this.
Right.
So,
Cucumber melon.
yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm in there. And at this point, it's the longest shower of my. I thought it was never going to end. I'm bathing, but it's like everything is slowed down and you can focus in on everything 100%.
Right.
So I'm focused in, I'm showering, and it's just the most incredible shower of my life. Mm-hmm. So finally I told her, I was like, I'm never getting out. I really thought at this very moment that I was not going to be able to get out of the shower.
Right.
Like I just couldn't do it.
It was just too good.
So I finally, because everything is so slow. So I got done, I turned it off, got out. Well, then I had to pee.
That sucks.
As I'm peeing, I didn't think I could stop peeing.
Yep.
I was like, this is never going to fucking end. It did.
We finally did.
Finally did. Well, at this point, I'm like, I feel great. I'm in it. It is 100. It's hit me 110. I'm in it. So I go to the kitchen. I'm like, I need food immediately. Mm-hmm. So I ate a whole jar of salsa with chips.
Nice.
Greatest salsa and chips in my entire existence as of right now. We ran out of food. I made a whole bag of popcorn. That's when I came in the living room.
Monster.
She's in there. So picture this. We're in the living room. I get my recliner.
No, you weren't in the recliner. You were laying flat on the couch.
Okay, either way.
Like
some
a
furniture.
patient.
Right.
So
The furniture didn't matter.
I melded in and became one with the furniture. At this point, I'm so warm, I don't need a blanket. And the food is incredible.
Right.
But the problem is I wanted so much of it. And I told her, I said, I'm having sexual fantasies about food right now.
He was like, I need you to go through a drive-thru.
I want her to go to the drive-thru and
leaving.
get me food. I was like, you need to go to Wendy's, McDonald's. I need food now. Like,
Did
I
I
need
ever
all
go
of
get
it.
you anything, or I told you no?
No, you were really fucking mad.
I think I told him
But
no.
I didn't give a shit. I'm like, you're not fucking this up.
I'm having
so-
a great time.
So at this point, I have the bowl of popcorn, a whole bag. after I've already demolished the chips. I even ate leftovers. I fucking killed it. But each piece I pick up is like watching Armageddon. I see it slowly get to my mouth, and I put it in my mouth. But I like
Destroy it.
it goes in my fingers and all over my mouth.
Is this a dirty bucket?
I mean, it's. I wouldn't probably
Kind
put
of.
that
I mean,
in
I just
here.
kind of washed it out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Great.
Ooh, great.
Splish
So,
splash.
anyways, so each piece I chew, and it takes like an hour to chew each piece. Well, then finally, because someone said you sleep really well on them.
Right.
When I finally did fall asleep, I woke up and thought I was a fucking fetus. I woke up and like had to like peel my eyes, and I was just like, "Where the fuck have I landed?"
Like you woke from a 30-year coma.
Dude, literally, I slept through the
Cry
season.
over
I
there.
slept through the seasons.
What
So
year
then,
is it?
as I walked
you're
through
like
the-
Robin
yeah.
Williams coming out of the
year is
Jumanji
it?
board.
Year.
What year is it?
So someone finally rolled a 6, and I got out of Jumanji.
Right.
I'm running the hallway, but I'm not running. It's slow motion running. I'm like, tick, 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 and I'm like, holy shit, I'm never gonna make it to our bedroom. Dude, the next day I called Jacob and I said, "This is what happened." He said, "Dude,"
You took too much.
long pause, and he said, "You are high as fuck." And I said, "If that's what it's like, I don't want to do it again, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't do it again." Dude, it was fucked up. It was awesome. It was the craziest I've ever felt in my life. I didn't know there was a level that you could get to that because I've been drunk before, right? Like that's not but you wake up the next day, you don't feel shitty.
Right.
But it is the craziest thing I've ever felt in my life. I could not believe it. It was unbelievable.
Yes.
I wanted to murder him.
I never had like that euphoric like experience with drugs. I've always wanted to do psychedelics though.
I can tell you, if we would have
Like
had those,
mushroom?
Yeah, I want to see some shit.
if we had that in Vegas, you probably
Like
would have like
acid?
pry me off the pool,
No, not acid.
out of the
Not that
pool
hard.
area. Like I would have been there all day.
My cousin would do a bunch of acid. He told me what that's like. It's a lot of colors and movement and like waves
Yeah,
and
but-
stuff. But it's not psychedelic.
I think it skews your
necessarily.
view.
Yeah.
At, like you know how like the camera lens can do like.
So which one do you
dreaminess? I
start
feel like
seeing
that's-
shit?
That's supposed to be a psychedelic, like
Acid.
mushrooms,
LSD.
DMT, ayahuasca,
LSD.
stuff like that.
What the fuck is ayahuasca?
It's a
It's like a.
Is it like-
psychedelic.
is it like-
It's the one Aaron Rodgers.
That sounds like a
Is it like-
sanctuary.
Is it like Native American?
something like that. Yeah,
Teepee.
it's like
Teepee
peace
drugs.
pipe. Yeah, I should do ayahuasca because I do it in a peace pipe with my teepee.
As you're getting
I'm
blown,
I'm getting my pee licked.
as you're getting your totem pole
right,
tugged on.
exactly. Right.
Yeah, licked on.
Right.
Whatever. It's really cool. Isn't that the coolest thing ever?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they're the coolest shit ever. Sorry. Go ahead.
You want to put this in your mouth, girl?
I don't know. Like, it's just really fucking cool. Like, I know that's like super inappropriate because she's here, but like, it is really fucking cool.
It is dope.
It is cool.
He looks at me and he's like, "You feel like putting it in your mouth tonight?" And I'm like,
I mean, there's not.
I'm like,
So
Harper's
okay,
not
so
even in bed yet.
so like, welcome to our world. But like,
So let's take Teepee on a journey.
yeah,
let's
let's
get
take a journey.
jumping
So
in.
like, my thing
I
is
don't
like,
want to go down the journey.
well, we are. You
we're
can
going
just sit
there.
back. So there's not really a nice way to ask to get your pee-pee sucked on.
Oh, yeah.
There's not really a polite way to be like, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's not
No, you
one.
just have to do the slow like
Like-
you're making out. You do the head push.
Or what you can do is like, you can do like this. You can be like, man, wouldn't it be really cool if you like sucked on this? Like,
Right.
there's not a way to like break the conversation.
Hey, Kylie.
Hey, speak of, hey, the bills are paid.
My move has always been I do them first, and then I just kind of like then I just kind of like lay back, and then they
They just
feel
know to
obligated.
go
They
there.
just
Like, when you
know
got a
that,
sign that points to it.
well, he just ate me out,
So-
so now I gotta.
But my thing is like, I don't know. There's not a polite way to be like, there's just not. I haven't found.
You don't want to write it in lipstick on my mirror?
blow me.
Later.
But we say blow
XOXO.
me. It's like people saying bang. You want to bang later? Like nobody says bang anymore. You know what I mean? Like no one says that.
Walk in the bathroom, it's on lipstick. Blow me.
Blow me. It's like,
Or you could like buy me flowers and like put it in the card. Hey.
yeah, but flowers will instantly mean I want my pee-pee licked on. Like
They
that doesn't
do-
mean
they do
flowers.
if it's in the card.
It's all depends. It's gotta be in the card.
Well, the card says,
What-
cherished wife, blow me.
what if
Like,
the card
what?
was just a picture of you going, eh?
Eh?
Eh? Come
Or
on.
maybe it has like, like a sailboat emoji in it. So I know there's like wind or
Oh.
something. I don't know.
Is that what sailboats are?
I want you to
code
put
for that?
wind in my sails. When I say sails, I
You're
mean
the-
my cock. Like I
You're the
don't.
wind beneath my wings.
I don't
like
know. Something
Birds of a feather fly together. Like what the fuck? What?
stuck together.
Yeah, like suck together.
You should try that the whole dove sheet from
Oh, from Handmaid's Tale. Yeah, like just put the sheet and put my little smack through it.
Have a
Yeah.
glory hole sheet. Right.
Isn't that from
Actually, that's not a bad
Chappelle
idea.
show with like the wife swap? And she's like, he's like, I'm gonna just put my dick through my PJs and fuck you or something.
That reminds
Isn't that
me.
from Chappelle show?
I think so.
I think so. That reminds me the glory hole sheet. That reminds me of
It really is a glory hole sheet.
if you've ever worked in the service industry, you have. Right? Everyone's fucking
I have too.
disgusting. Everyone's fucking each
Backyard
other.
burger.
Like 20 years.
It's like a giant orgy.
It really is.
It really is. So if you ever worked in, and
awesome.
another thing that's a staple of the service industry, if you work in a bar or restaurant, is there's always like a really flamboyant, overly sexualized like gay dude.
It's like you hire one, you have to.
It's like a requirement, right?
okay.
And they hit on all the straight dudes, and it's weird, but it's also funny. And it's just weird
And flattering. You're like,
it's super
"Thanks."
flattering, right?
Yeah.
Oh, like
Right.
It's,
and so they
they're
would,
honest.
it's the shit that they would say. They're dudes, right? So they have the sexual imagination that a normal straight dude does, except
Right.
it's just directed
Towards
me.
dudes.
Men.
to your pussy.
Right, exactly.
pussy.
Right. So they can get really imaginative.
Word of the day.
And it's funny, but you're also like, but you're serious. Like if I said yes, you would totally do this thing, right?
You totally drill me.
Right. So one of the ones they would always, be like, come on, let me just suck on a little bit. I'm like, no, go away.
It's not gay. It's
Right,
his
like-
mouth,
Yeah,
not yours.
exactly. Right. It's like, say, don't worry, you'll love it. It's like I guarantee I'll do it better.
Like how
than,
he said you'll love it.
right.
You'll love
I
it.
guarantee I'll do it better than any other girl, and they would seriously like try probably.
Try.
So
And then one of them was like, it's like,
Proposition.
all right, fine, whatever. How about this? I'll put a sheet over my head like a ghost. I'll cut a hole. You won't even know I'm under there.
Getting blown by Casper. So let me ask you this.
Get blown by ET.
Let me put you on the spot. Hold on a second. Did a small, because I know your mind's all fucked up like
Right.
mine is. Did a small 1% of you was like play it out real quick?
So
like,
I played it out. Right? My rebuttal was like, all right, so we'll do this. How about if you tell me that I walk into a room, I see a sheet with a hole
and a mouth.
and I just
Put your
questions
pee-pee in
asked.
there.
Boom. Would that be okay? And you'd be like, yeah. Or and I'd be like, okay, fine, we'll do that. But we never did anything, of course. But they would go even further where it didn't even make sense to where they would enjoy it. They'd be like, you just jerk off and then I'll just catch it. I'm like, how is that fun for you? That
Will you
doesn't make-
throw it at me? What?
Right, what doesn't
I don't
make
know.
any
Maybe just
sense.
because, I feel like the gays I've come across are very sexually aggressive.
They especially in the
Because
service
it's a
industry.
man.
And it's something about this. I don't know. The service industry,
I don't
everybody's
know.
hypersexualized.
It's the food. It's the good
It's
food.
the food.
I don't know if it's because
closeness.
we're sleep deprived or
Maybe
we
that's
spend
it.
so
Horny.
much time together. You are literally you don't get breaks. Sometimes you're on your feet for 12 hours, if not more.
It's like 2 a.m.
You're 2 a.m. You're tired,
Thank-
and those people become like your family. So you're like, I'm
Thank
just gonna
God-
fuck my brother.
Thank God
was
the
fun.
tech field is not like that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Christ.
Yeah, dude, oh my god, gross.
Ew.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's
Ow.
like a.
but you get you're very close, and I feel like it's just all the time that you spend together. You're just super super close, and you can say anything,
Oh, yeah.
do anything, and you will not be judged.
You can be
Yeah,
anything,
pretty much.
want it all, and be it all.
It was. And I was when I first started working in the service industry. I don't know. I think this one place. It was right when I got back from the Navy. So I was young, still a little naive, not
Right.
whatever.
Right.
I hadn't really been exposed to that many gay dudes before, and so they come out of the gate real hot, and I had to adjust. I was like,
You're like,
"This is
Right.
too
That
much."
is cool.
And then eventually, you start joking and be like, "Yeah, sure, let's go right now." You call their bluff and freak them out.
Until they're like,
They're
all
like,
right.
right.
And they're a lot bigger than you. Like, all right. I don't want to. I'm
Exactly.
scared.
But yeah, it was.
we didn't
it
have
was
the
awkward.
first place I
But it was fun. It was
waited
complimentary.
tables at. We didn't have anybody that was gay.
It's still
that worked
flattering.
It's flattering.
It's flattering regardless.
Sure.
there. We had lesbians that worked there.
Yeah, there's a lot of lesbians. Well, the place I worked at, we also had a lot of celebrities that would show up there because it was a music venue too. But yeah, a lot of lesbians. I didn't get along with the lesbians as much.
Did you get along with the kitchen staff?
Of course.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
line cooks and everything.
Oh yeah, one of the line cooks.
I expoed a bunch too.
Oh, same.
This is bullshit.
What?
I didn't work in this field.
Oh my god.
Backyard Burger,
I
we just
told
made
Josh, I was
burgers. You know what I mean?
there is a line cook that holds my heart. He is my work husband. And I told Josh this stuff. If we ever hit it big, if we win the lottery, I was like, this baby's he's getting taken care of. That's my man. I love him so much.
The hostesses, they're either super in my observation.
Say it.
They're either super very conservative, very innocent or whatever, or they're the biggest whores.
Oh yeah.
There
There's
is
no
no
in
in-between.
between.
You went really
There is
out
no
there.
in between.
All right, cool,
they
man.
either are
doing coke after their shift. Like literally, don't say a word
Right.
your
They
entire
fuck-
shift,
they
and they're
fuck-
sniffing
right.
coke off someone's asshole
They
later.
fucked every Mexican dude in the cook line.
Correct.
Correct. Or they're like reading Bible verses at work.
Oh my god!
Blessed be the fruit. Blessed be the fruit.
She's like,
May
my
the Lord
mom.
open.
My mom's picking me
Yes.
up. I've got Bible study later. I'm like,
That's
I'm
it.
early out. I'm like, what?
Right. There's no normal. That's the two modes of all hostesses.
Yeah, I was a host. Guess which one I was.
May the Lord open.
Bible, blessed be the fruit.
Yeah. Not her fruit. Let's just fucking stop there.
My God, that was great.
That was funny. I didn't know all that.
Oh my
Apparently,
god! Yeah.
and apparently where I worked was boring.
Boring.
Yeah, that's the reason Backyard Burger
Okay,
fucking
he
went under.
worked fast food. I've
Shut
never
up.
worked fast food. Have you worked fast food?
No, I never worked.
Me neither.
I
Fucking
think
lit,
fa-
as the
fast
kids
food-
say.
Better than you.
It's lit.
Fast food's different.
Huh?
Because you're not
Is it?
fast food's different because you're not waiting tables.
I mean,
mean,
you still
that's a-
wait on the window.
I still wait on the window,
but
bro.
That's, yeah, but that's not. It's a
Did you ever
different
work
environment. That's what
window?
I'm saying.
Of course, look, y'all. I did a lot. Okay, I did
it.
fries. I did
Prove
cobbler. I did cobbler.
Tabler.
Veggie burgers. I made fucking chili. Don't fuck around, guys.
You mean you heated stuff up?
No bullshit. We took the Black Angus
Whatever.
burgers that were left over from the night that didn't sell, not the ones that like were in the hot pan. We cut them up and put them in the fucking chili.
What are you talking about? We work in restaurants. You know that everybody half that shit's heated up in a fucking steamed in a baggie. Like all the broccoli and corn and potatoes and everything is all nuked.
If you
lot
work
of
at
it
a
is.
chain restaurant,
Yeah.
the one I most recently worked at, it's pretty much all prep same day,
Yeah,
Fuck, here we go.
and
we
everything's
did,
fresh.
yeah. The last one I think I worked.
Or
at
I
was
mean,
like that.
obviously, you know your onion rings, your French fries.
It's
that's
fresh from
coming
Cisco.
yeah, Cisco.
Just drove in.
That's actually one of the celebrities I saw.
You saw
Saw
Cisco?
Cisco.
I fucking love that song.
Was he wearing all white?
It was, and they were shooting a show called Gone Country.
What? Fallen Country?
Gone Country,
Oh,
Gone.
and it was a bunch of non-country artists going country, and they would sing country songs and get into the country
Kind of
thing.
how like Nelly
And
did.
Cisco was one of them. Yeah, so I think it was John Rich was the show like host or whatever, and so I saw him.
What are you doing?
He had I think it had Cisco was there. I think Bobby Brown. Who the fuck else?
Bobby B, baby.
Bobby
B.
baby. Bobby B. I can't remember who else. I didn't watch the show. I was working, obviously,
Right.
but
You weren't trying to be like an
yeah.
extra?
They shot that show there. They also shot a Can You Duet, which was a music competition like American Idol, but it was duets.
Okay. Cool.
That was
man.
interesting. And actually,
Word.
two of the contestants were actually fellow employees that were lesbians. So
They shot a oh wow.
no, I mean it was just one of them. It was just one that was the contestant. She was
I was like, okay. It's like,
she was a lesbian. She
you
was
can't
bi,
stop
actually.
love. You know what I
They
mean?
shot like a
Actually, she was bi, and I actually had a crush on her, and we kind of were like hanging out. It seemed like something was going, and then all of a sudden,
Right.
we like hanging out one time, and she's like macking on a chick, and I'm like the other coworker, and I'm like, what is going on? I was totally confused.
Your teepee was busted.
Right. My teepee senses were tingling, and then my teepee was burned. She ruined it. I don't know. It was an awkward situation, but but yeah. So yeah, they shot a lot of shows, did a lot of concerts at that place. It was really cool.
Was it
I
Nashville?
digged it. Yeah, it was on Second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I digged it. The only reason why I left was because it got too expensive to commute. I should have just fucking moved there and just kept doing it.
YOLO.
I'd be like
Yeah,
a
fuck
fucking
it.
40-year-old surfer, but because it's hard to walk away from. It's a lot of fun.
Super hard.
It is really
Yeah,
fun.
apparently you
And
stay
and
super hard all
honestly-
the time.
Honestly, the money is not. It's pretty fucking good. I mean, the only thing is like it's hard to. The
hours
hours
are
become
long.
a pain in the ass. The hours are long, and it's not really rewarding. If you
Besides getting a handy in the bathroom, apparently.
so, yeah, at some point you go feel like okay, this is a young man's game. I got to grow up or whatever.
Yeah, because you'll just be
You know
the
what I mean?
old guy. Like
Yeah,
you
I'll
don't
be
be the
that
old
old weird
dude.
dude, yeah.
Like he's the vet.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because then you get creepy.
yeah.
Then like just a creepy older
Oh, yeah.
server.
We had a
Although
couple of those.
I would love to have transitioned to doing bartending. I never really got to the bartending.
You can do it now.
I just did server. I did bar back.
Why don't you just do it now?
Expo. I did everything else except bartending.
I enjoy expoing because I don't like. I'm really good at customer service, but I don't really like people. So like I get like if I'm not in the mood for it, I get heavily annoyed by people. So I did enjoy Expo and just plating stuff and make sure it got.
Can I
out.
get some more ranch? Fuck you.
Yeah, sure, my pleasure.
That was the one thing we got annoyed with the most. Was like, can I get some more ranch?
Oh yeah, ranch, napkins, Diet Coke. Yeah, bitch, guzzle your Diet Coke.
Exactly. Here's your triple burger, fat fuck. And your Diet Coke.
Can I get a Diet Coke with beer, cheese, smothered fries, and a cheeseburger, extra bacon? You're
Basket of onion rings.
You're like, are you going to the fucking chair?
Are you
Like,
are you pregnant? What is happening?
onion rings sound really great right now.
I'm not a big fan of onion rings.
Stop.
Alright.
Oh my god.
They're alright. I'll eat them.
me.
Sometimes
Fight me.
Sometimes they make them too fucking big, and it's just a ginormous onion inside this thing.
Yeah, but you
Not
gotta dip
into
it
it.
in the sauce.
Well, the sauce makes it.
Yeah.
But you can probably dip anything in that sauce, and it'd be good.
You're right.
You talking about that Chipotle mayo type, whatever the fuck it's called? I don't think it's mayo, but Chipotle type sauce. Like at Outback, they have the bloomin' onion. It has that dipping sauce.
Like
the
a
tits.
Chipotle ranch or something.
Yeah, Chipotle ranch. That's
I don't
it.
know. At the other restaurant that I worked at, they called it Sabi sauce. SABI. I don't know what it was. But it was orange, and I didn't really care for it.
Do you take a pee pee?
I said to go pee pee. Thank you.
Why isn't your cat in here?
He's scared of you.
I would really like us to be friends, even though I'm allergic.
I'll be honest with you. He's not seeking friendship.
I actually, I
From
think
anyone.
I'm actually allergic to cats, but
Well, it's a good fucking thing you got
little
one.
bit, yeah, I know. That's the reason why I had the whole issue with my eyes.
Oh, they were fucked
That's
up.
fucking it looked awful.
Like
Yeah.
your pink eye?
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much
actually,
looked
it
like
looked a
pink
lot
eye
like
all
pink
the
eye.
time,
It
yeah.
really did. And they were a lot more Asian than usual.
Because they were puffy.
Well, I mean, they were just really close. Like, yeah.
Okay, so how did you clear that
Hello,
up?
hello.
I switched to dailies.
Yeah.
Oh, with your
So
contacts.
Yeah.
the theory is that
It was getting
is
trapped
that-
in there.
Bussy hair was
probably
getting in
I was
there.
allergic to Steve. His cat hair, his dander, or whatever the fuck, or actually his saliva is what it's getting in the air.
Bussy hair.
Right. It's Steve, not Kevin. And
I'm signing it.
right,
down.
I was allergic to him, and then I don't know, but it was getting him on my eye,
Oh,
probably
yeah.
while I was
Yeah.
like sleeping,
Right.
and then I had 30-day contacts, and so what I was doing, I was putting the 30-day contacts on, and it was just trapping it in there, and then it would whatever. And so if I guess when I switched to dailies, if anything got on that contact, it would get thrown away. Right. Instead, it was hard to wash off.
Yeah.
That whatever I was allergic to, so it's fucking my
I
eyes up.
could literally
Looked like somebody was like farting in my face every day.
dig in my nose right now and like strip the skin out of it. Like it's just so bad.
Go
me
for
in
it.
Here.
Really?
From,
Yeah.
Really?
From Steve.
Really? Steve.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Well, last
That's-
time we tried
Yeah.
to do an episode here when you were gone, I took a Benadryl and I'm like this.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Which was awful. Which I meant to like spray like Flonase or something in here before I came here, but. So if you see me digging in my
I've got some
nose,
Zyrtec.
mind your business.
It's, it's not enough, man.
Zyrtec doesn't work unless you used it yesterday. It has
Right.
to be in your system
Right.
already.
It's 15 milligrams.
Okay.
It's not enough.
20.
Exactly. So, give or take.
I'm not a pharmacist. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. Sorry. I'm not a fucking doctor.
Someone's got to be.
Oh shit. Well, we're at 100 an hour. 100. I was about to say 100. We're at 120 minutes. We're at an hour and 22 minutes.
That's good, man.
Then we good. We can wrap this bitch
Yeah, man.
up.
Wrap it up, dude.
All right.
I enjoyed myself.
I did too. I kind of into the
The beverages.
drinking while we're
Yeah, I don't
doing
want to become an alky though. Like
That's
boom
once a
my
week.
show.
Oh my God, you've had 2 beers in 6 years. I think you're fine.
Okay, first off, this is not a attack Josh fucking episode. So
We know you have an addictive personality, but this ain't it, baby.
go ahead. Zach, I'm sorry.
Next week we're gonna mainline heroin. So cool.
I hope so. I've always wanted to try meth.
That's
I seriously, if it wasn't for the job, I would do drugs.
I'll be honest with you. If it wasn't for the JOB, like you said, I would do drugs with you on this show.
Mm-hmm.
We would do. I wouldn't do anything heavy because I don't want to like die.
Yeah, we're not like sharing needles or anything like that.
Yeah, like
No.
I love
But
AIDS. Like I don't want to do that. But like I would,
don't have
I
AIDS,
would
so-
get. I would do. Right. Sorry. I would do edibles though with you on here.
Yeah, do some fun drugs. Like, I don't want to do dangerous drugs.
Right.
I want to do fun drugs.
the
Right.
drug of choice for me is a Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
It's delicious.
I don't want to do Pinot.
I really want a fucking cigarette.
Same. Oh my god.
the
Chain
best.
smoke.
Yeah,
Which one
but
are you
the way
drinking?
Zach describes cigarettes is one of my favorite things.
Yeah, seriously. If
It was healthy.
I haven't smoked in over a year.
Good for you.
Yeah,
So
but is that true? You had one a little while
18
ago when
months
you were
probably,
drinking.
something like that. It's been a while. I mean, I would
Josh
say
is giving me the
it's
eye,
been
is
it's been a
that
year
right?
because I quit over a year ago, but I did have one when I got drunk, maybe 6 months after I quit or something like that. And, and the thing about smoking is whenever you quit is you do think about it, and especially when someone has one, you're like, oh, fuck, I would love to have one. But say you get drunk, you end up acquiring one. You're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna live today.
Can I have
I'm
one
gonna
of
light this
those?
bitch up. So I light it up, and it's really awkward you taking a picture of me right now.
Fuck off, you're fine.
So I was drunk on Printer's Alley. I was with one of my buddies,
I love Printer's Alley.
and I ended up bumming a cigarette off this dude. And
was he a bum?
right, and my buddy was like, don't do it, trying to slap it.
Yeah.
And I think he did actually like slap
Break
it out
it
of my
in
hand and
half.
break it, and so I had to like this bitch right here. I had like
Smoke 2 drags of
right, I
it.
had to talk to the stranger, be like, you see, you just saw witness what happened. He assaulted me and broke my cigarette. Can I have another one? The dude was generous to give me another one.
Aw.
So it was nice. So I smoke. I light it, I take a drag, and I was like, this is disgusting. Really? And then I was immediately like, take another drag.
You're like,
This
smoky
is so
mother.
gross. And I just keep doing it until it's not gross anymore. And then you get the nicotine hit, and you could feel it coursing through my veins. it was like when Thanos put the last Infinity Stone on the gauntlet, and you could feel the power pulsing through.
Yes.
Oh, that's what it felt
You've
like.
lost me. I need another reference.
Okay.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Okay,
They're
cool.
all nerdy.
Anyways, it feels incredible.
So they, that's what it felt like, and it just when it hits your brain, it just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
bro.
felt like I could run through a brick wall. It was awesome.
You really can. I smoked for like, I don't know, I turned 18 and I was like, I'm gonna fucking smoke. Like, I'm of age, whatever. My choice was smoking while driving or smoking while sitting on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
And both of those things I really enjoyed, but I'm very sensitive to things like drugs and nicotine and caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Right.
if I smoked a cigarette, I would have like a migraine the next day.
Oh yeah, I feel like ass if I chain smoked and drank
Or,
and whatever.
you know,
The next day, 100%.
yeah, coffee. Like, I'll have a coffee and I will be jittery. Like, I will be a crackhead for the rest of the day. Like, shaky. I look like I'm coming off of something. I'm just very sensitive to stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I do miss a cigarette every
I
once
love
in
it.
a while.
It was great. If
We
they-
should have
if they-
smoked while we were in Vegas.
If they
Just
didn't,
smoke.
if they didn't make you smell disgusting,
Oh, yeah. Gross.
and they weren't like cancer causing, then I would fucking do it every day.
Boo.
Boo.
I would do it every day. In fact, I think when I get to retirement age and it's like fuck it, whatever, you're
Like,
when
I'm
die.
gonna
you
die
get to the
anyway.
fucking, I'm dying in like 10 years anyway. Who gives a shit? I'm 100% picking up smoking again. 100%.
Doing it.
Exactly. It's like you're gonna get cancer of something eventually.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm
would
saying?
think they would make some sort of cigarette that is not.
They
like,
do. They make herbal cigarettes. It's what actors smoke in movies,
So what are we waiting on?
What
and
they
they're
smell like?
disgusting.
Oh.
Oh,
They're
okay.
fucking
I
disgusting.
was thinking we should
Let's
do.
try some.
I was thinking we should do cigars one time on the episode.
We could.
Not in here.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, I guess it's your house if you say yes.
Here we go. Fuck. Open that
Give a
window.
Shit.
So when are we going to paint this room?
Okay. All right.
it.
Anyways.
Never.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. That's for after the show.
Sit down.
But yeah, I would never quit smoking.
We'll try. Let's try cigars one episode. Let's try it.
But the thing is, like, once you become like a smoker and you're doing it all the time, you don't get the like. The only time I get the feeling of it coursing through my veins
Yeah.
is early, is
morning.
first time in the morning because you hadn't smoked because you've
All
been
night.
sleeping, right? And it's not as powerful as whenever you haven't been smoking for like a week or a month, and then you get one. It's like fucking awesome.
Right.
But then if you're smoking all the time, you feel like fucking slow and you're like gray and your fucking skin's
like
all
you're
shitty.
waiting for your
and
next
it's
hit.
fucking- it's
He
gross.
said your skin like a White Walker.
Yeah, you turn into a White Walker and you just fucking gross. It's just no, it's not good for you at all.
You start holding your cigarette all weird.
Yeah, dude.
You're like smoking it like this.
And then you're always the guy that's like every time I remember this. Every time we'd like go on like a trip or whatever, and every time we'd stop, I'd have to smoke. Like if
Yeah.
I got out of the car, like I'm smoking. Right?
Yeah, because you don't want to smoke in someone else's car.
No,
And I didn't really like smoking in my car, but
I will
did
say though,
like
you were always
driving.
good at.
I did do it.
You were always good about that. You never smoked in my cars.
No.
Well, that's respect. He's
I really
stupid.
wanted to.
Why
I
don't
really wanted to. You're like, can I ride in the back of the bed? And you're just like
no,
fucking
he's
chain
like-
smoking.
I'm double fisting it.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. That's funny.
I know. I look so cool too.
I remember the first time when I was 18, I bought a Black and Mild, like with a wood tip,
Oh,
and I wanted to smoke it in the car. I was like, I want to be the guy like smokes in his car.
Dude, when I was in high school, we used to get. I guess it was an older senior or something like that. He was 18. He was able to get us a bunch of Black and Milds, and we would.
Dude, that wood tip
would
is sweet.
We would go to not Black and Milds, backwoods. Cigars,
Okay.
And we would go to bonfires and shit like that.
Word.
Smoke them
Yeah, I was
bitches.
driving the road towards G Money's house, man. Black and Mild was out the window,
G
and I wasn't
Money.
very good. I wasn't very good at it. So like, you try to do it cool, and like the car
Not
was
inhaling. You're
Yeah, like make sure you don't inhale because you'll die. Like I thought immediately if I inhaled, I was becoming an addict. It's like the same thing when you watch porn. Like you don't make a profile because you're an addict. So I was like, I'm not gonna commit. So you'd be like,
But you
trying
were
to try to
watching
look
the
cool.
Chick-fil-A drive.
Like
Oh, you know
nobody's
how-
watching.
speaking of porn, you know how I told you I was like taking a sabbatical?
Yeah.
That was short lived.
Did you find one?
my God.
What was your
He's
go?
like, I
What'd you go
gotta
to?
go.
What was your go to your first vid?
The first vid.
Like, did you immediately go to step mom, or do you like just
I
do you
don't-
tile search first? Like just see
Usually,
what's
I see
hot
what's
this
hot,
week?
see what's trending.
Yeah, that's normal.
See what's going on. You know,
Right.
see what's out there in the
Right.
world.
What's your,
right.
what do you like, Zach? Tell us.
And what's your go to?
My go-to.
Do you now listen to me? Do you have like a certain select 5 that are like your favorites? To
Like actresses?
No. 5 videos.
Of vids.
We're not going actresses or anything, but like 5 like particular ones that are like, I remember this one. This
Do
one
you have
helped a lot.
type?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't go back to some. Very
You don't have like
often.
3 regular. You don't have like regulars.
No, not really.
Do
Really?
You?
No, I just know a guy that does have regulars.
Yeah,
It's not me.
sure.
But, like, I'm
No,
just
not
wondering,
really.
like-
I
Did
mean,
he tell you the
well,
Chick-fil-A
there's some-
drive-through story?
yeah, we did. We shared it
Yeah.
on the show.
There's some that pop up
Shame.
again. And I'm like, oh, I remember this one. This one's awesome. I'm gonna watch this one.
Okay, what's
But
your?
it's not like I like go
You didn't,
looking
like-
for it
you
all the
didn't,
time.
Yeah,
like,
because
bookmark it.
if
Right.
you don't make a profile, you have to do what we call tile hopping.
Yeah.
Tile hopping is difficult.
Right.
You gotta have a keen memory for tile hop.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor
You have to-
you.
You do have to have keen memory for it. So I usually just kind of like see what's on the page. I maybe go a few pages in on the front page or whatever, and see what's
What's
and,
trending?
And I like
What's trending?
I usually go down like it's like a YouTube rabbit hole. Whenever you watch a video and they got the
Yep.
recommended, and you
Yep.
keep going and you're like, oh, this one was cool, and so you get deeper and deeper into that recommended.
But you got to be
thing.
careful.
So is it like YouTube?
Yeah, yeah,
Just like YouTube,
Very much.
but P and the
But
V.
with dick.
right,
Well, and vagina
right. So I just
Sorry, yeah.
so I don't really have anything
and
like
whatever weird shit you're
I don't
into.
have anything that like is a staple like in my roster.
If there's any women out there, I need you to comment if you're an avid porn watcher. I need to know what you. What
Well,
are you
we don't
looking at?
consider-
Apparently,
well,
it's like
okay, so-
the-
I need to know
apparently
because
a lot of women do these
well,
days.
okay,
Yeah.
so I'm very interested in that because like I probably watched porn twice in my life, and I'm not even the one that looked it up, so I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I like.
No one knows what they're
It's-
looking
the
for.
thing is,
It's
like,
you just
it's-
go into it and try
it's-
stuff.
But
It's-
like,
it's
what,
not good for
What
you.
is it going to
It's-
benefit me?
It's
Like,
not
I'm
good for you. It's not good
like,
for
I don't
anybody.
So
understand.
let me go ahead and
The
bust
whole
this
industry
show
is
wide
bad.
open.
It's
So
none of it's good. It's just
it's
like
got a
drinking
negative-
and cigarettes and everything else. It's a vice.
it's a negative connotation if you let it be negative.
I didn't say it was negative. I just
Because-
don't think it does anything for me.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
it means you haven't found the right one.
Well, it's because dudes are visual, women are not. Generally, they're more.
That's
They're,
correct.
they're not visual beings.
Emotional.
Mostly,
More
it's
about
for
emotional
it's,
attachment.
it's
Or
it's,
physical.
It's more of a noise thing.
Yeah.
Physical for sure.
To me, it's
Right.
more of a noise
It's
thing.
the, women are more interested. Like men are more interested in things, and women are more interested in people. And so when we're watching porn, it's just a shape. It's just images.
That's correct.
Right. So it's not
Sounds
not-
and images.
Right. But you guys, women generally have to have at least a fucking conversation first, right, to really kind of be into it, right?
So, what's your favorite?
My favorite.
What's your
My
go-to?
favorite
Asking
style
that.
type.
Because you asked him what his go-to was, and I can't.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have. I couldn't say it
It's
was
okay.
like a
It's all right.
like a category. I really just go off of like, oh, that chick looks hot. I like what she's wearing. I'm into it, right? And I watch that. It's
do
not
like,
really.
I personally, in the 2 times that I've Googled or whatever I've done, is stepmom. I like an older woman that's like tanned up, thick, hot.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll be
not
honest
into
with you. The stepmom has really taken a tank over the last year.
Well,
Right.
I mean, I probably haven't Googled it in like 12.
Okay, well, it's not as
So-
good as it used to be. It's really gone downhill lately.
So, are you saying
I don't-
I should make some videos?
I'll tell you what I
no,
don't
you're not a
like.
stepmom.
I don't. I
No.
usually stay away from the anal ones. I don't like.
I do
those.
too. I'm not a fan.
Not a fan of
It's
those.
too aggressive for me.
It's just yeah.
I don't
right.
like it.
Looks,
It doesn't look.
kind of.
I'm.
Do they have gentle anal videos? Or
They
you
do
don't
not.
know?
There's no such thing.
There's no such thing.
there's
It's
no such
always
thing.
like she's fucking blowing her ass out.
It's
and I'm
very
just like,
rough.
No,
So really, we could get into a niche here. We could make our own
So
gentle.
I will tell you
anal.
this: if we're on the subject, because we are, I stay away from.
It always leads
I
here.
stay away from anal as well, because it's too aggressive for me. And also, I don't like weird looking dicks. Sorry, I don't like weird looking dicks.
Yeah.
I remember saying that. You're like,
I just don't like it.
Yep.
I mean, everybody's a little bit gay, but I don't. I just like if one comes in, and the same thing with a woman. If her stuff looks
All busted.
off, it's just a little bit of a turn off. If a dude comes in with some messed up shit too, I can't handle it. If it's too humongous, I can't handle it neither. I just don't want no part
Josh
of it.
likes, so do you like,
No, I mean, just like a normal dick, man. I mean, I don't
pretty penises. It's got to
think
be
it'd be pretty
penis.
just normal. Like one that doesn't look like some out of a
pretty,
Ridley
pretty,
Scott film.
Pretty B.
Right.
You're the same way. Everybody's
yeah,
the
I
same way.
understand
You don't
that,
want something weird looking.
You just want something like, it's very like neat. You
Want some
don't
nice
anything hanging
looking.
out.
Right.
It looks like a little butt and just a normal dick.
Well,
Yeah.
No
there
big
are
deal.
there are some like I guess studios. I guess you could call them the producers or makers of these different. There's certain ones that when I'll see they'll pop up. They usually make good shit all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'll check
That's true.
this one out.
That's
right?
true.
Is there a brand on them?
There's
Yeah,
studios.
there's usually like studios, or I guess it's probably a lot of the same
Have you ever
studio
seen the
that's like
Hub?
branding.
Literally, no.
Like one of the more popular ones that is
Joshua,
like
I don't need to
Brazzers.
say it, honey.
I'm not pulling it up.
Like Brazzers is one I see all the time.
What is it?
But that's not one I particularly like. Brazzers, Brazzers.
Never visited that one.
X Art, I like that one.
X hard.
X Art, X Art,
X hard.
X Art. That was
Welcome to X-Art.
That one's very. I don't know. It's less. How to describe it? It's more artistic,
That's
I
what it looks
guess.
Oh my.
So you just call it
that's
X
what it
Art.
looks like. And then you go through and that's what it is.
That kind of just.
That's the hub.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very YouTube like.
Yeah.
And
It does look like you.
And it's all free.
It's all free.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
could-
that paying
you,
for.
You can be a freak and pay for premium, but
Yeah, but like that's
So what's premium? No ads.
like 45-minute videos that you're never going to make it through. Because by the time you're done, you feel ashamed and terrible.
yeah, because
So
most of the videos
can't
are
hold on for 3 minutes.
yeah, because
Fuck no.
most of the videos, the ones that are free, are actually like short
full productions.
short versions of a full length. So a full length would be like an hour or whatever.
You're like, ugh.
And
Like,
they'll
I'm-
have videos that are like
But the
6 minutes.
short
and
is
it's
the
like,
cum shot.
just give me the good clips, the good shit, right, and move on. Right.
Not like.
I'm not trying to be here for an hour and a
Hello, I
half.
have a
The fuck?
package to
I don't have enough
I
time.
don't have time for that shit.
Yeah.
Right. Try to get in and out about the same time as like, I don't know, boiling water,
Boiling water.
Yeah. Gas or electric?
gas.
Okay.
Right, How long it takes to boil water? Like that's how.
Let's say
I'm
some
in
of the
and out.
stoves can boil water in 60 seconds now.
Oh, I can 6 days, no big deal.
We know.
Yeah, I can do it in 60
Yeah, bro.
seconds, Yeah.
Got it.
Oh yeah, 100%. If I
100%.
really put my mind to it,
If you
and
know
I was
what
like,
you're
Oh,
doing,
dude. Yeah.
You can just get it going.
oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
dude.
fine.
20 seconds tops.
Sometimes you
I
got.
wanted to.
Sometimes you want to draw it out, but sometimes you're just like, let me just get this.
Sometimes
over
you're
with.
Yeah,
like, I
but
just
then when
wanna
it
get
starts to
there.
look weird, because you know when you've been there too long, once you're done, everything is. You know what I'm talking about?
No, not really.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You have one. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't have
We'll talk about it after the show.
Okay. I don't really want to talk about dicks after the show.
No, like not mine or yours, but like
Whip them out, compare them.
that's why chicken tender. We'll talk about it later.
I would
Oh
die.
fuck. All right, we said we were gonna like
Yeah,
end
yeah.
this
Go
shit,
ahead.
like 20
wrap it up.
minutes
Yeah,
ago,
yeah, yeah.
and we just got on the subject.
Yeah,
of,
make
like,
sure you
porn
guys
and
like.
dicks
Hey,
and-
also, if you guys don't mind, make sure you rate us too on Apple or Spotify. Rate us. Let us know how we're doing.
Yep. Like, subscribe,
so far
share,
we're at a
rate,
5.
Comment.
We're at a 5 right now.
10,000 friends.
Really appreciate it. And also, fans who have commented or sent us messages and said how much they like it, or even if you're giving us any kind of criticism, we appreciate it.
Right. Thanks for Kylie coming on.
Yeah,
welcome.
absolutely.
My pleasure.
Do this again.
It's nice to have a third. It's cool.
yeah.
It's different.
Shake things up.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Get a woman's perspective. Although you kind of have the same sense of humor, so I don't really
Yeah.
know if that was like competing ideas here.
Yeah,
You
it's
just kind of
good.
like went along with everything.
Whatever.
But we need to get somebody on that really can.
Like a wild card.
Yeah. Wild card. Yeah. Can
You mean
really
like some negativity?
well, can kind of like we'll say
Do you want
something
a leftist
outrageous.
in here?
Yeah, so-
Ah.
I don't know about that.
I could think of one.
Oh, God.
That
Let's
would
not do
fucking
that.
infuriate me. But I don't know. We could. We could.
Zach,
All right, we'll think
heat
about
it
it.
up.
Let's think about
We
it. We'll
could.
think
That's
about
not a bad idea.
We'll
might
think
do
about
that.
it.
Create some controversy. And it turns into a fucking fight, full on brawl.
Oh my god.
Bust out the camera.
it. I'll be honest with you. The one she's talking about, it would take 2 of us.
Really?
Yeah.
So
go
you're,
ahead.
okay. Well, we'll talk about it.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess we'll get out of here.
Yeah, dude.
Peace, everybody.
Later.
Bye.
Oh yeah. You at you.